last we left off with the bronze toads.
That's us.
That's you guys. The party collected their strawberry and rhubarb pie from the cakesmith, which is actually the first sentence I'm using to describe the last session. They solidified their deal with Barrelin and took some time while waiting for some special orders from Tinker & Sons to do a bit more shopping. Bess and Alistair purchased some new clothing, and Doran purchased a new blade for those just-in-case moments that I'd be surprised if he ever used, but good on him. Eventually, the party settled down at the Flagonborn, an inn and tavern run by a white dragonborn named Enril, whose gimmick was chilling drinks with his cold breath upon serving them.
So, I'm sorry, didn't he already use one of the blades on that guy?
I did technically use the
Technically, technically, you've already used it. Never mind. You got me.
I also got the 10 bladed butterflies that are meant to piss you off with my...
Yes. You guys have you have also collected your new toys. The party learned at the Flagonborn from the owner, Enril, that the people who had ambushed them did in fact pass through here recently, and after collecting their special orders from Tinker & Sons, decided to stay the night at the Flagonborn. Alistair slid the owner of the Flagonborn 2 gold to keep an eye out for the mage the party was after, just in case, as they had traced his tracks, or Bess had traced him here. Which is why the party ended up here in the first place, and now, 2 sessions later, here we are. In the very early morning, after they'd stayed the night, just before the sun was to rise, Alistair was alerted by Enril that the mage was downstairs at the bar. Alistair invisibly crept down and saw the mage struggling to down some coffee in a hurry, holding it with his wrists as his forearms were largely useless. He woke up the rest, Alistair that is, the rest of the party, and they put together a plan to surround the mage invisibly and capture him. Initiating this plan, Doran accidentally made a sound that spooked the mage, who was being kept company by Enril. As the mage got up to leave, Alistair revealed himself and cast Sleep, instantly knocking the mage unconscious. The party proceeded to tie this mage up and prepare to interrogate him, some of them still invisible. What followed was about 10 minutes in-game, an hour or so in real time, of the party struggling to figure out what to ask the mage, whose name they learned was Davrith, and struggling with how terribly to torture him, and whether or not they should just kill him. Eventually, after only a little bit of casual torture, performed mostly by Doran and his alter ego, one of his many alter egos, and actually one of his less favored alter egos, the party learned just a few things. First, the mage's name was in fact Davrith. Second, he had a dog named Bonnie. Third, the queen knew their location via some arcane means. And fourth, the queen probably vastly underestimated the capabilities of the bronze toads, of which Doran recently found out was what the group called themselves.
Love to be included.
Yeah. The party let the mage go after taking or destroying most of his belongings, or rather, Doran had taken or destroyed most of his belongings, and Alistair possibly literally intimidating the shit out of him. Quite sure that they'd never hear from Davrith again. So that's where we will return, as an only slightly tortured Davrith hobbles out of the Flagonborn. Alistair leans back, feeling smug about possibly literally scaring the shit out of somebody. Six does 6 things, and Doran is vomiting into a bucket just outside of the quote-unquote interrogation room for what he had just done, as Bess tries to comfort him. So, what would everyone like to do as that is all taking place?
Why the fuck are humans built like that?
Get it all out. Just get it all out.
I mean, whose fucking idea was it? You guys are so fucking flimsy.
You guys are so fucking
cool.
Prestidigitation, flimsy. Prestidigitation.
like you guys don't even get anything cool for being so breakable. I can change my appearance at will. What do you guys do? Live to be 70? Like, oh my god.
How old do you live to be?
I don't know. I haven't died yet.
Fair.
Thank you, Holden, for kind of stand up, wipe myself clean, reach into my bag of holding, pull out nothing enjoying the fact that I have a bag of holding. Doran just absentmindedly just keeps shoving his hand in there and going.
After a couple minutes of this, everyone settling after what had just happened, Enril, Enril rounds the corner, and Doran and Bess, you see him first. He looks at you guys. How'd it go?
How'd what go?
You're right. Any mess to clean up on your guys' way out?
I think Alistair's crying. And I walk past him.
Bess nods in agreement and follows.
Why?
Alistair's like literally 10 feet away in the room, so like you hear this. I don't know where 6 is. 6 is doing 6 things, but
down there.
okay. But you, Alistair, you see Enril just kind of peek in, and look around. Interesting.
Yeah, they bully me.
Looks like your 2 gold really worked out. Thanks for your business. But it never happened, right?
What never happened?
I like your guys' style. And he leaves. He heads downstairs back to his bar.
What style?
What you guys is?
Who are you talking to?
As Alistair fades out of existence. Wake up, Enril. Wake up before you forget how.
Your wife misses you.
Right.
He comes back onto the bar and sits
Yep.
in where me and Bess are.
Sure, yeah.
I go, oh, you were talking about the torture thing upstairs.
He looks around just like triple checking nobody's in here. Yeah, that.
Completely went over my head. I'm so sorry for forgetting about it. Yeah, it went well. We got information.
He left. He looked like he was in decent condition when he left, so I don't know how, but
I gave him a bag.
was that what he was carrying? What was in that bag?
A dead raccoon.
At one point, a raccoon.
His testicles.
My testicles.
You know what? Not my business anymore.
Sometimes the best kind of torture is the one that's not inflicted on that person.
Good to know. Won't ever use that knowledge, but good to know.
I mean, how would you like it to be laid next to someone as someone punched their testicles to mush?
I
Would that
wouldn't
make
like
you
it. Is there anything else I can do for you guys before you head out? Maybe
Wanna reach?
some breakfast?
Yes. Do you have breakfast?
I can make a breakfast.
What is the breakfast?
I can go look.
That'd be preferred.
All right. He steps behind the bar. And he calls out from a room behind the bar. I have bread, some cheese.
Oh!
Cheese it is. Do you want the cheese on the bread?
No
What else?
way!
Do you have?
More bread. Oh, that's kind of moldy. Let me. And you hear some like hit the floor. Some dried meats. Oh, I
Can
have.
we go
The
somewhere
moldy
else?
bread.
I have some eggs.
Wonderful. I'd like. Can you poach them?
They're already dead.
Hmm.
Alistair goes to say, "Do you?" and then he just kind of stops, and he has that look of like, "Oh my god."
I'll take the moldy bread.
What?
Wait, wasn't there another restaurant in town?
There's the cake smith.
I don't. That's. Can you just cook me an egg? Just cook me an egg over easy.
It's not that easy, but yeah, I can cook you an egg.
Holy fucking shit!
You just see Dorian just frown. Just
You want just
Holden
one
has
egg?
figured out the most annoying NPC, and it is him. It is Holden.
Can I have 3 eggs? But I just want them whole, like not cooked. I just want 3 eggs.
All right, so some moldy bread, 3 raw eggs, 1 cooked egg, and
Cheese.
cheese. Okay, cheese.
Do you have any coffee?
It's not great, but I have coffee.
It's caffeine. I'll take
Can you,
it.
is it chilled?
I can chill it if you want.
I just assumed everything in your establishment is chilled at this point.
No, but that's how I keep it good. I guess, except for this bread.
I thought you were gonna say it's not good. You said the coffee wasn't good.
No, I mean like fresh. Never mind.
It's not fresh.
Give
It's fresh.
me 10 minutes, all right? He calls from
10 minutes
behind
to
the
brew
bar.
a cup of coffee.
So you guys have 10 minutes to wait for a breakfast.
He's not going to be in the room, right?
No, he's behind the bar, behind some door.
I look at Bess. We should really go to the management about this.
I think he is the management.
I am the management.
Is there anyone I can report you to?
Me?
I don't think you
to
take.
file a complaint.
I don't think you take complaints very seriously. Then
Not yours.
he's got a point. We did just torture someone upstairs. Doran is not looking around when he talks.
All right.
Mr. Holden, you do have the image I sent you yesterday.
I do. I have actually not. I will send that to
Did
myself
Charlie
now.
finish it?
Yes.
Epic.
I do have an image that I will work on getting in here for you guys now. Yes. Otherwise,
So you can see the cocky fuckboy that I am.
yes. Otherwise, is there anything you guys would like to do while you're waiting for breakfast, or shall we just wait for breakfast?
Six, why'd you bring a rat around? Why were you just carrying a rat around in a bucket?
You know, I like rats. Got a thing for buckets.
That's it? There's
Six,
no...
you are mysterious, and I like it.
I was going to use it as a bluff to get the dude to talk.
What were you gonna do as a bluff? Do you know how to lie very well? Ooh, tell me your best lie right now. Go.
I don't have any.
Boring.
No, see, that was a great lie. You believe it.
Oh,
Fuck you.
you got me. You got me. You scoundrel. You buffoon.
All right.
You absolute piece of shit who knows there's words. Who deserves nothing in the world.
You want to say that one again?
Nope.
So, on that note, after about 10 minutes, as promised, Enril comes out with a platter of containing moldy bread, 3 raw eggs, a cooked egg, cheese, what smells probably like coffee, and some water.
I look at it. I look at Enril. I look back down. I look up and go, "Oh, I thought this was an elaborate prank."
This is what you asked for.
Okay. My eggs, can I pick one of them up?
Yeah.
And throw it at Doran?
Hell yeah.
Do you want to roll to hit?
Yeah.
Roll to hit. Just roll. Basically, you're making an unskilled dex check.
I'm not trying to be mean about it. I'm just trying to be like, haha.
You just try to toss an egg at him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oops.
Okay, I don't think a 2 hits Doran, so you toss an egg toward Doran, and instinctively he like leans back, and then egg hits the wall, and Enro looks over.
I pretend like I didn't do it.
Are you cleaning that?
I point at it and prestidigitation it, and it's clean.
Oh,
I
was
suppose
gonna-
you're all right. For this,
No, I'm not cleaning it.
I'm gonna be honest. I have no idea what to charge you. I've never served this kind of breakfast.
So it's free then.
4 copper total.
Where do people normally go for breakfast around here?
Either here or the Cakesmith, or actually, the place run by Dolores,
I don't know who that
the
is.
cafe and dispensary.
Why didn't we just go there?
That's
We asked you. Oh, I hate you so much.
You think I'm
How
gonna
do you
turn
know
down
we
business? You sure do, and suffer no ill effects because fucking monks.
Stomach of steel.
I watch this and
And this is the face that goes. "Ooh." Now we have an image of Doran.
Nice
Did
to meet
Charlie
you.
do that for you?
she did.
Why do I want to kiss him on the lips?
Why do I
Because
want to
he
kiss
has
him on the
fuck me
nipple?
eye. Yes, I'm gonna fuck you eyes.
Right. So you guys take in a breakfast. Alistair, you have your coffee. 6 eats moldy
Does
bread
it have
and
caffeine in it?
it is caffeinated to a
Good.
degree.
That's all I need.
Best,
I
you
do
have
flavor it to
you ha-
taste like water. With
you have
precipitation.
slightly hard cheese and eggs uncooked.
I love it. I'm gonna put the eggs. Wait, I gave away my bag. Let me think here and come back to me.
Okay, but you all have a breakfast sort of. Does anyone want to pay him for copper or?
Sure.
Okay, six ponies up the 4 copper.
I kind of flip my egg around. And from Doran's experience, how is this egg cooked?
It is over hard.
He's just flipping it, like moving it around on his plate. And he's like, "Well, you cooked it.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's partially edible."
It's edible. Look at it. It's cooked egg.
Well, I'm sure you did your best.
Mostly.
Mm.
Anyway, if there's anything else I can do for you guys before you go, you know, I'm really why would you order moldy bread, uncooked eggs, shitty coffee?
I was hungry.
If you have gold to throw around for hush money, why?
I'm gonna raise my egg threateningly at him, like I'm gonna throw it at his face.
He's just kind of flinching. Oh, okay. You know what? Not my business.
I mean, you gotta save up. It's not a thrifty business, you know. You don't pay for the expensive food, so you have money for hushing.
You know what? Sure. All right. Fine. I'll be in the back if you need anything else. Thank you for your business. That
You're
did not
welcome.
occur.
Thank you for your patronage.
He looks around.
Thank you for your discretion.
My what? Never mind. And he heads back.
He's really cool about the whole torture thing.
Oh my God, Doran.
Does he peek around and say anything back?
Mm-mm.
Actually, no. I've decided I'm gonna take the coffee with me, and once we're outside, I'm reflavoring it to really good coffee with prestidigitation.
You can do that.
Yeah, you can.
Let's
I just
stop
realized
real
that's like a
fast
life
by
hack.
By the dispensary. What exactly do they dispense here at this dispensary?
Probably drugs.
Oh, goody. I can always partake in the drug. Dora nods at 6 knowingly.
What exactly do they have here, sir?
Are you trying to talk to Enril?
I was trying to talk to the DM.
Ah,
You're trying to talk to me about the dispensary?
Yes.
Have you just left the party and went to the dispensary?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
oh, I would have followed it. I don't
6
wanna
just
be here.
leaves.
So I know,
He's like, fuck y'all. Bye.
and just kind of jogs after him. Wait!
Okay, so you guys quickly eat and drink your eat and drinks and head
Thanks,
over
Holden.
to instead
I
of
bring my eggs with me. I'm not parting with those yet.
okay, you have a couple. You have 2 raw eggs. You
Oh,
guys,
this is gonna end so badly.
heading outside, you head over to Dolores's Cafe and Dispensary, a quaint little wooden shop with the wooden sign outside is ordained with like what looks like herbs and a steaming cup of something. And as you enter, you smell exactly that. Well, you smell what smells like Alistair. As you're like you're finishing your now taste coffee that actually tastes good. You step inside and smell coffee that smells like it would actually taste really good, and herbs. And before you is what looks like basically a small cafe with 5 small tables with 3 chairs around each of them, and a like half counter where it's like mostly open. I guess this is kind of hard to describe out loud now that I'm actually doing it. But there's a woman behind a counter who is sitting in a chair. She appears to be elven. Hard to say how old she is, but she doesn't look. She if she were human, she'd look like she's about 40. With her hair, long hair, straight and down behind her, a pleasant smile, and she's sipping on what is probably coffee. And as you guys walk in, she stands up a little. Welcome to Dolores's Cafe and Dispensary. What can I do for you this fine morning? Early
You have to say
risers?
that-
Elvin.
Do you have to say that every time someone walks in the door?
No, I just like saying it.
Do you say it every time someone walks in the door?
Almost every time.
Hey, greetings.
Greetings.
Can you tell us about the things you dispense here?
Oh, of course. I know everything there is to know about every kind of coffee. I have so much coffee. And everything there is to know about herbs and spices and sometimes alchemical ingredients.
What is the best herb?
The
Do you know what
best
the fucking
herb.
herbs and spices?
For what?
Just pick one.
Do you know
I can tell you
11?
my favorite herb.
What,
Do you
what
know
is
11
your
of them that
favorite?
would possibly be good on chicken?
Shut the fuck up. I certainly do. My favorite herb is one you do not eat.
Can you eat it though?
I wouldn't recommend it unless you want to get really, really high. And probably sick.
Can I eat
At the
it?
same time?
Probably.
Sounds terrible.
So that sounds pretty cool.
No.
Oh, it's very cool.
I mean, eating it sounds like the way to go then, honestly.
I wouldn't recommend eating devil weed, but
6, you can't even get sick.
Is it more potent if you eat it? You say you get very high?
if you bake it in something properly, which I do.
I understand. Okay, hey, that's handy.
It's weed. It's
Yeah, no,
Oh, it is. I was completely.
yeah,
missing
I
that.
know you guys clearly weren't understanding. So
Here, I thought it was crystal meth. Fuck me.
what are your prices?
What are you looking for?
Is it illegal in the D&D world?
In my D&D world, you might know. Depends on where you are.
Would Alistair know?
Alistair, in your travels, Doran as well actually would certainly know that devilweed in particular is one of the less frowned upon drugs, and outside of very large cities, it's typically on the same level as coffee or alcohol. Nobody really cares.
Let's see. We're headed into Priest. Is there anything you need transported?
To
You know, we
Priest?
could,
I don't
yeah.
currently have any orders for priests specifically, but thank you for asking.
yes, of course. All right.
Okay, we walk into somewhere that sells drugs, and Jason's immediate reaction is, "Let's be mules."
Yeah, let's
Let's
be
track it for
dealers.
you.
Immediately,
Thank
he
you.
wants to become a dealer. Is what he
That
said.
is the
Figured, you know,
first
why not?
thing.
Still
That's
look the gold here and there.
But if you're looking for specifically what I do, coffee, herbs and spices, devilweed, and alchemical ingredients. If you can
Any-
grow it, I sell it.
make
Can
the
you-
pain go away?
The devilweed can help.
Can you make a breakfast burrito?
I could make a fun burrito
Funrito.
Funaritos.
or a very relaxing burrito, depending on which you're looking for.
I just want a breakfast burrito.
Cooking isn't my forte, but
Then never mind, but thank you.
Let me ask you this: what is the most relaxing of your varieties?
she smiles widely. The one I had this morning,
No wonder
which
you have.
was
like a
actually
cat.
only about half an hour ago. Hasn't quite kicked in.
Is
Do you guys
that
smoke weed? Yeah, I bet he's high right now. I am.
is that a baked product? Is it a smokable? What?
She
how are
nods
we-
at
we
the baked
talking?
product. She nods. Yes, I typically bake it. Bit more potent.
Do you concentrate these chemicals into tinctures of any sort?
Are you looking
What?
to buy?
Potentially. Yes, I'll say yes.
So you're looking for the relaxing one. That would be Cloudy Dreams, is what I call it anyway.
Okay. What are your prices, Ron?
If you're looking for a concentrate, give me one moment. And she leans over, starts fiddling around. You hear some glass vials clinking underneath the counter, and she pulls out a small, like maybe 2 inches tall, little thin vial with what looks to be some sort of yellowish green something inside of it. It's not liquidy. It's not moving around. She says, "This guy, well, this was supposed to keep my stock of Cloudy Dreams going for about a few weeks. So, quite potent. And I would sell you this, if you're really interested, for about 20 gold.
20?
Yeah. I promise you will not be disappointed. If you'd like, I still have some product from earlier."
What is the serving size, would you say?
I'm literally just playing. What we're role playing right now is a very friendly dealer to Jason. Is what we're.
Yeah, but thing is, in this situation, Jason knows way more than us.
Way more than the dealer. Yeah, I'm really.
More than
I'm
6,
struggling
probably,
to
as well.
stay vague so that I don't say something. Well, I guess I can say something
You're
wrong
fine.
because maybe it's different
No,
in
you're
my
good.
world.
There you go. Right?
I was gonna say, like, you can be as careful as you want. That's what I've been noticing. I'm like, oh, he's gonna say something, and Jason's gonna be like, huh, that's not how it's like in real life. But
Yeah.
cool.
Is
Um,
Discord
what would
lagging
you
for
think-
anybody else?
No.
No.
Fuck.
I'm doing okay. It looks like.
Oh, that's weird. It was only while I was typing. No, it's fine.
Oh, okay.
Um,
What would you
Keyboard
say
causes
serving size
lag.
on that would be?
It depends on
The person, obviously.
the person. Depends on your level of tolerance.
For you.
For me, I have about, let's see, about. She makes like a really large rectangle with her fingers,
Okay. Okay.
and in about 15 minutes, I will be much more relaxed.
Okay. Great. So wait. How many servings can I expect to get out of the vial?
Out of the vial,
Yes.
depending on how strong you want them to be. Typically, this would get me about, I would say, 10 servings.
Done. 20 gold.
She looks a little surprised. Certainly. Well, this is an unexpected morning. Here you are, and you give her the 20 gold.
I do.
All right, Jason 6, you have some good shit. You have some nice concentrate.
Right.
Darn goes, this brings me back to my old days.
She looks at you. You look like you've had a fun life.
Oh, sorry, I don't look like someone who would normally do this type of thing. Let me fix that. My hair just grows even longer. Better? Does she look confused?
Mildly alarming. She still smiles. Mildly alarming, but impressive. And yes, more along the lines of somebody I'd expect.
How about this? I kind of stroke my face like I was growing a beard, like stroking my beard, and it just grows out past my chest.
Now you look like my grower.
Ah,
For the sake of moving things along, you guys can buy drugs here. You can buy coffee,
great.
you can buy herbs, alchemical ingredients. Is there anything along those lines you are looking for here?
anything that would make me, other than caffeine, that would make me go really fast.
Make you go really fast. You she has a concoction of sorts she can sell you that is kind of like coffee, but 5 times stronger, and will just fucking perk you. She has a 5-hour energy. Extra strength is what she has.
How much are those?
She sells them for 5 silver a pop.
I'll take 4.
Okay. You are taking 4 of, let me type this in chat for you. I want to make sure I spell it right. In my notes. There you are.
Dolores is dandy.
So, and those will, well, you'll find out if you use it.
Coffee.
No, it's not coffee. Come on, Jason.
Oh. My apologies.
I forgive you this time.
Thank you. Okay. I'm good. Anybody else want anything?
After Doran forces his beard back up into his face,
Ugh.
and what he wants to make appear as a very painful process.
Oh!
Recede, I say, recede.
Because why not? Then he goes, I think I'm good. And he just rubs his chin and like winces as he walks away.
Coffee. Alistair he stumbles. He goes, that coffee in that other place is shit.
After I just sent you a message, Alistair. When you say that coffee over there is shit, she laughs, and so you just altered the taste of the coffee you had, not the smell, yeah?
Correct.
She I noticed when you walked in. You poor thing.
Yeah, thankfully I can change the taste of it, so it wasn't too bad going down, but...
Are you all magic users?
I am,
Yes.
personally.
I've never seen magic in my life.
Interesting.
I make little sparks shoot from my fingertips.
Doran takes it so it looks like he's never seen magic, and he's like, holy shit, that's so cool!
Six is terrified.
You're no regular tourists, are you?
What do you mean? Don't I look the type?
Not at all.
Oh.
You look like the kind of people who are going to go out and slay a dragon or save a village from something. You don't look like the type of people walking to priest to see the flying city.
That's what he
Oh, wait,
Yeah,
the city fly.
we really should be getting back to Direwood, guys.
Back to pooh! Okay. So I was right.
No, I mean, it's somewhat. These people are part of the court, or at least these two are. The restorative court. I'm honestly just bored most of the time, and they keep me happy.
Are you telling me I just sold drugs to royalty?
I pull out the paperwork and set it down in front of her. Yeah, a little bit.
Looks down at it,
I'm
just kind of
looking-
like briefly glancing. Yeah. So I just sold drugs to royalty. Today
I'm
is a
looking
new
at-
day.
I motion to Best and I say, we're the ones that made the city fly.
Now that one is harder to believe.
Not if you hang around us.
Perhaps.
I'd like to order a cup of coffee from her whenever she's available.
Sure. For you, 3 copper, and I'm going to make your day.
Did she send the to Alistair?
Yeah.
He's half chubbing.
4 copper and do it twice. No, that would be 6. Sorry.
Okay. She chuckles a little bit and moves over to a little a glass container that is sitting on the counter, and it's basically it's a coffee shuttle. And she pours 2 cups, and she slides it toward you. This is what I'm having. It smells like chocolatey coffee.
I will drink it.
You take a sip. She has basically concocted a delicious mocha.
Alistair just goes completely silent, nursing the string.
Yeah. Does it hold up? I'll take that as a hefty yes. So,
Hefty.
as my best customers in weeks already, is there anything else I can do for you?
I look
I'm
over.
trying to figure that out.
As am I. Because honestly, this is the best I've been treated since I was in a castle. Oh, I miss that.
Surrounded by hundreds of servants.
So many servants. We raced them down the halls, 6.
In any case,
Fine. probably not pleading our case, are we?
She just looks. She
we'll be
looks
back.
entirely. Her attention is so fully on all of you. She's like bright and full of life and exuberant, and just like seems so. What's the word I'm looking for? She's so captured by you guys. She's like in the moment. She's she's pleasant to be around, or for Doran, perhaps kind of unpleasant to be around. She's the type of person when you talk to her, her eyes are locked on yours.
Oh yeah, Doran does not
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Well, perhaps we shall let you get to your oncoming high.
Oh, it won't be long, and honestly, I'd appreciate that.
I'm sure we'll be back. Keep our faces in memory.
Oh, I always do.
Keep that. Don't keep the. Yeah, okay. And he just walks away. Not knowing.
All
He's
right.
very flustered. He's like, you're staring, and he just walks away.
She looks down, Alistair, at yours. I imagine, at your 2 cups. I imagine you can finish one now. The other one, if you'd like. I do have lids of sorts for
Oh, please.
a few extra copper. You can take it with a lid.
I'll just give you a gold. Like, this is worth a gold.
Would you like me to refill the first one?
Can I have the coffee grounds that you used to make this?
You can have some.
I will buy that.
Okay, for a gold, you get about what is probably about a half-pound little wrap of coffee grounds that smell decadent, and she lids your
Good word.
second one with some sort of leaf wrap and lets you keep the cup.
Epic.
Hold on, I also hold on since I'm kind of on a roll with these, Dolores.
I just poured soda in my nose.
Thank you for pouring soda in your nose. You've been a great service to the people.
I've never done that before. I tipped the can too upright, and a big drop went straight down my nostril.
How'd it smell?
I mean, it smells okay, but it burns.
Alistair, you have a half-pound of Dolores's Decadent Delight coffee grounds.
I like the alliteration.
Does she say the name of what it is?
Yes.
Like herself? You put your name on everything, don't you?
If I make it, why wouldn't I?
Flash, don't update.
Honestly, I use so many different names, I just don't ever think to put my name on things.
Well, when you're running a business, and one that is characterized by delicious flavors and potent effects, people come from all around to follow the name.
Is it a very... Do you make a lot of money?
A bold question. Yes.
It's a-
I do just fine, thank you.
Why does whenever I ask if someone does very well, they just tell me they're doing just fine? It's like, maybe I don't want to be an adventurer for the rest of my life and die in a fire like Six.
If you're looking to settle down, it's a good business. If you can do it well. But I suppose at that rate, any business is good if you do it well.
Yeah, you're not helping a lot, but
This is a craft I've perfected for over 150 years.
I don't think I lived that long, to be honest.
You don't look like you would.
Look at they over 45.
And I'm guessing... Oh, thank you. You're too kind. I'm guessing, though, based on your... what you appear to be, your lifespan is considerably shorter than others. You as a group, that is. No offense, but dangerous work, I imagine.
I'm
yeah.
gonna live forever.
Bess is gonna live forever.
Six is gonna die in a horrible explosion that maims others, but he will just die to save other people's lives.
Is that the same fire that you were talking about a moment ago?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
That's
you already
ominous.
heard that.
He gives you a thumbs up.
Now, if you'll excuse me, it's starting
course.
to kick in, and I would like to
Please.
sit down and enjoy my morning.
Please
And
excuse
you can put an open sign on your door, and he just walks away.
There
Do you want me to flip this?
There's no sign.
Do you want to lock the door behind us so no one bothers you?
No. Anyone who comes by will be a regular, and they know.
I'll find
we
you a
want
different time
regulars.
for identification.
What's that?
Okay, bye.
I'll tell her I'll find her a different time some point. At some later date.
She nods slowly as she sits back in her chair, takes her little steaming cup, leans back, and just looks like she's in heaven. Just takes a sip. Good day. Thank you. Thank you. As you guys step out with your newly acquired goodies.
Priest, everybody?
She was staring at me. I don't like it. Yes, let's go to priest.
All right.
Tell me more about how
Honest-
you made the city fly. I don't.
Alistair's still
Well-
just absolutely nursing this cup of coffee.
I think we should get back to Direwood. Isn't that one of
definitely
our current objectives?
It is.
Yeah, but that can wait for a few more sessions.
Let's see. Fast forwarding, maybe.
I-
Perhaps.
Well, fast forwarding to what? You guys, it seems you haven't decided if you're going to
To
beeline
priest.
for,
We're
for
gonna go
Direwood or
to
priest.
priest right now.
Are you?
We just get there. No, I'm kidding.
Priests would be best because there's a road between Priests and Direwood. It was the pass, otherwise we'd be passing through the mountains. It would
I
be-
still don't know where we are in relation to Direwood, so I don't think it would be a bad idea to orientate ourselves in priest.
I can find someone to keep me entertained. I'm sure Alistair knows at least 5 people in priest.
We'll
yeah,
pick
a
up
lot
horses in
more,
Priests.
but yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to interrupt, but I just want to point out how impressed I am at Jason right now for mentioning that if you guys were to beeline for Direwood, you would be heading through mountains. How the fuck do you remember that? How well oriented are you? That's really impressive. Because I didn't remember that, and I pulled up my map of the entire continent. And I was like, oh, there are mountains. How the fuck?
Six actually has a full 6x10 poster on his wall.
Like, I'm
That's
really
very
impressed. I just wanted to mention how impressed I am.
Well, thank you, sir.
All right.
I'm just
Anyway,
surprised. Jason's fucking awesome.
he's pretty awesome.
He is from Direwood, so
That's true.
I suppose Six would know this. I'm just really impressed. Jason remembered. Right. So,
right.
to Bess, was there anything else? Did you want to try to convince them to?
I think we can pick up some horses in Priest Bess and cut our travel time quite a bit.
Okay.
Are you okay with that? Okay.
Okay.
I want to figure out if you actually made the city fly by talking to people who aren't you.
Ah, actually, I believe it was Mistra that made it fly, but we were the ones that pissed her off.
That sounds a lot more believable.
Somewhat, but still. I mean, Six doesn't do magic. How did there's so many questions. Fair, but 2 magic users, 1 magic user to make a city fly? Seems.
Well, I mean, Mistra is the goddess of all magic.
Fair.
Isn't that rice, Bess? Rice? Isn't that rice, Bess?
Yes.
Isn't that rice bet?
Bet.
Right, and this conversation is occurring as you guys are making your way toward Priest, which you can see in the air. As you guys are leaving Falkirk quite early, it is like maybe 7 a.m. after you've had your breakfast. Like, you were woken up very early. Some of you guys are probably actually a little tired, but you did go to bed at a decent time. As you're making your way quite early, if you make good time, you could make it to Priest at nightfall.
Let's do it. Let's give it a shot. Is everybody okay with that?
Yes.
Does that require like jogging, or is it just walking briskly?
That would require basically walking all fucking day at a decent pace.
As you say that, Dora just goes. "Ugh."
Okay,
Or-
here we go.
Okay.
Aw.
You guys, Doran groans as you guys begin to walk at a decent pace toward Priest. And for the first few hours, it's pleasant. There's nothing out of the ordinary. You slowly see that dot in the sky grow bigger and bigger. And it is a pleasant walk through woods and by streams and in pleasant nature. You can actually see, I mean, Jason saying this is impressive, but it wouldn't be that impressive. You can see not quite like snow-peaked mountains, but taller formations off to the, it would be your southwest, that Six would know is kind of, in between you and Direwood right now, and continuing to head south toward Priests. By about 2 or 3 o'clock, you are all getting a little tired, keeping up the pace. Not exhaustion tired, but it's just a drag. But around
Sure.
3 o'clock, as you're probably just 4 or 5 hours from the outskirts of Priests, you have some time before the sun sets. I just need to check something quick. Looking at... Could everybody tell me...
What are you looking at?
No, yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. 17. Okay, I probably should have looked at this before. I'm sorry, but and then nope. Okay. Sorry, I'm messing with your character. Okay, I think I found what I needed. Alistair,
Oh boy.
as you guys are making your way, you are
Get nasty.
you guys are Alistair, you're particularly attuned to your surroundings. You keep a close eye, subconsciously, really.
He
And-
looked at my perception check.
Perhaps. You notice that just as you're walking down this path, which is slowly becoming more and more well-traveled as you approach Priests, there's a strange offshoot, if you were to take a right, that looks unnatural. Everybody else passing by it may notice it if you mention something, but it looks far too straight, as if somebody took proper equipment and raked it off. And as you just kind of glance to your right to see where it goes, you notice just very faintly, you can hear what sounds like maybe a gentle waterfall. And it's very enticing. It's like very neat and orderly, this path, and the trees are in nice rows, and it looks it's very out of the ordinary for this path you've been walking thus far. But it's just blended into the natural surroundings well enough that you're the only one that notices.
Hmm.
You can
Did you guys
pass
hear
by.
that?
Oh, okay.
What?
Sounds like a waterfall, but I don't see any like.
I really have to pee.
So I hope you're not peeing yourself. I
You-
hope that's not what I'm hearing.
You best not be fucking with me. You're doing that trick when someone has to pee where you make noise.
He disconnected.
Blake? No, he didn't disconnect. He's still in here. His mic just
Hello?
stopped.
Hello?
There you go.
Hello.
That
Welcome
was
back.
really weird.
yeah,
You
that was-
stopped talking right as someone DC'd for a second, so we're like, oh, he DC'd.
yeah, I'm looking at your video, just going on and hear nothing. Yeah, okay. You
What
were
was the
saying.
last thing I said?
I really have to pee right now.
I hope you're not doing one of those things, when someone has to pee and make water noises to get them to pee themselves. Because I will pee myself. I have no shame. I can clean it up.
Doran,
Yes.
you could stop at any time along the side of the path here. At literally any time.
But you guys are going to keep walking without me.
Have
We
you
will
really held
pause.
it all day?
Normally.
Anyway, there's a little. There's a path, but a waterfall, and I really like waterfalls.
As he points this out, the rest of you do notice that this like oddly straight path off to the right, and now you can start to see the trees are like really neatly rowed, and again it blends in really well. But now that he's pointed out to you, it's very uniform, looking off to the right.
Noticing it, I do want to make a perception check, which I should have said before I rolled because now it's really good. You want me to reroll?
What was the roll for?
Just as I notice it, looking around to see if anything else is off.
Oh, you want to see if anything else is off about it?
Yeah, would that actually be an investigation?
No, I'll allow perception for that. You could do either or. They just give you different answers. With a 27, I think I've pretty much given you everything already that you would have noticed with your passive perception. Paying more close attention now, you find that as you stop to listen, the waterfall stops. And then you wait another moment, and you're like, wait, what? And you like try to hear it, and it's there again. And you realize that you can kind of like turn it on or off in your head.
Oh, I hate those in real life. Sometimes I'll notice that the clock is ticking, and when I really focus on it, the ticks get louder, and then when I kind of like stop, they get quieter. That's just
Yeah,
I don't
except
know.
it's that instead of louder and quieter, it's on or off.
Hmm.
Nobody else seems to hear it though.
Oh. At all? Any waterfall?
But they do notice the
You don't
path.
hear it. Yeah, you can see. They can see the path and the sort of uniform trees, but they don't hear
Do we-
anything.
Hmm.
Do we want to go check it out?
It's definitely too straight to be natural.
Could be a place
It's
to rest
dangerous. Let's do
for a
it.
second.
If we get attacked,
You're gonna pee yourself? What's new?
no, it's just not going to be fun, and I don't like that. It hurts when I get stabbed.
Don't get stabbed then. I'm gonna start walking down the path.
Okay.
Don't get stabbed then. No. As he walks, as he follows.
As you walk down the path, the uniformity of the trees. It takes just about 15 minutes for the uniformity to disappear, but the straight-edged path continues and eventually abruptly stops. And as you guys kind of pass this threshold of where the path stops and it just wilderness takes back over, it's like a flick of a switch. Immediately, all of you can hear not strong, but rushing water. And immediately, you now notice the sound causes you all to look to the left, and you can see a stream that you hadn't noticed before. And the sound of rushing water appears to be coming from up ahead if you continue.
Curiouser and curiouser.
This doesn't scream trap.
Alistair?
Hmm. No, it's
We
up
can
to you. I found what I wanted. I'm going to go out to the water and let me check my my passive constitution quick.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a drink from the water because it's been a long day. I'm kind of thirsty.
Sure. You go over to the stream that you now notice to your left, and you kneel down, cup a little bit, bring it up to your mouth. It is very clean water. It's quite refreshing. In fact, abnormally refreshing. You feel great.
Hmm. I'm gonna fill up my water skin,
Okay.
and I'm gonna mark it down as special feel-good water.
Sure. You all
Wait.
watch him do this.
Water.
Okay.
That's not sketchy at all.
It's really good water,
Good to know.
which
Good to
puts
know.
me on edge because I've never drank from a stream with this good of water. So I shall keep some.
Yeah, and as the rest of you approach and see, you can look down. You can see it's only like maybe 2 feet deep, and you can see like crystal clear. You can see a couple of fish, and you can see the rocks underneath and some plant life. It's almost like there's nothing there. The only reason you see water is because it's moving.
I'm gonna take my shoes off and put my feet in.
Okay.
And she's dead. I'm kidding.
You take your shoes off and kind of just step in, and your feet were kind of sore from walking all morning and all afternoon. They feel a bit better.
Healing waters. 6 dives in.
I mean, it's only 2 feet deep.
He breaks his fucking neck.
What-
It gets healed
What's
right
he
back
gonna
up.
do? What's he gonna do?
Nice.
Hurt himself?
Yeah. 6 jumps in. Like, I don't,
There
you
you go.
can dive if you want. 6 makes some sort of motion and goes into the water. And just like Bess, anything that was sore before just kind of is relaxed.
This is great.
I don't trust this.
No, me neither, but it's pretty good right now.
We'll come to the bad part when we get there.
You know, normally I'm not the voice of reason.
True.
Why change that? And Doran's gonna go in the water.
Okay. Likewise, it's very relaxing. Like you can feel very slowly. It's not magic. It's not like, oh, everything's better. But you step in and immediately your feet, starting with your feet, and you can feel it creeping up your ankles. Your muscles just relax. And some tension is released. And as you kind of wade in a little bit to your knees, you can feel all the tension from that walking all day start to release. It's wonderful.
Can we see that waterfall?
looking north where the stream seems to be coming from, you don't see a waterfall, but now that your attention is put that way, you hear a very faint humming. You can also hear this like gentle waterfall, but you hear a faint humming, just a just coming from this very, just a soft echo from the north. Not very far.
I think we should leave right now immediately.
That would probably be best.
I third that motion as I get out and dry myself instantly.
Mm-hmm.
Because I can.
You can.
Fuck all.
And
Yeah.
as you get you get out and you can, like, the water's over you can feel them relaxing your muscles. You press the digitation and dry yourself out, and you don't suddenly get cramped or sore again, but you can feel that relaxation just halt. You still have the benefits, like you still feel better, but the relaxation just halts.
All right.
You're back to normal.
It's time to go to Priest.
Dry, naturally.
I'm going to flick a silver into the stream and go, just in case this belongs to someone. I took a swig and a satchel. And then I'm gonna
Nice call.
start heading out, as the hip kids say.
No
Okay.
one says that.
Say that.
Damn.
Okay. You flip a silver in, and you guys leave?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Okay. You walk back to the path to continue your trek south toward Priest, which is now, you can't quite see detail on the top of the island because it's so high up, but it is no longer just a speck in the sky. If you guys continue south for a few more hours, eventually, as oranges and yellows start to fill the sky a little bit, as the sun is beginning to creep down, you guys make it to the outskirts of Priest. And with just a little further, you will be upon some sort of, a couple of you know what was like a checkpoint entrance exits that lifts you up and down. In fact, you can see like what looks like a small outpost beneath the floating city.
Fabulous. Let's head that direction. See if we can find a place in town for the evening. We'll all sleep and head out in the morning with some horses.
Sure.
Any objections?
Nope.
No
Do I,
objection.
do I have to have my own horse, or can we just get a cart?
We can get a cart. It would probably be best.
Good, me and horses don't get along, not since the incident.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, Jelly Bean.
Okay. As you
You
guys
want attention?
approach the underbelly of this floating city, now looking up, you can see the roots and dirt and the stone that it rose from in the massive crater where it once was. You guys approach, and there is this, what appears to be a small outpost, mostly of wood, like wood logs raised up to form small walls and such. And there's a small gate, guarded by what appears to be 4 guards on the outside, and there's small balconies above where there are more guards. And Bess and 6 at the very least recognize the Pretian guard uniforms. And as you approach, one of the guards on the ground, you level next to you guys. As you get about like 30 feet out, you're being watched by these guards, and one of them just raises his hand. Hail! What's your business here today?
Does our friend the gate guard happen to be here?
Which one?
The one that we took to Direwood and then sent back and
You
not
didn't
here.
send it back.
Do we recognize
going
this
Direwood.
guard?
That's
Oh, you forgot to send it back.
You didn't send it back.
He's been working. Sorry, Bess. What was that?
Do we recognize this guard?
No, you do
yes.
not recognize any of the guards immediately.
Thank you.
Hail, 6, Bess, Dorn, and Alistair from Direwood.
From-
Approach.
Okay, and as you approach, he, now that you're within non-yelling distance, the 4 guards do kind of just raise their hands and stop you at the gate, and the one who's speaking, Drenos, good to meet you. Well, what is your business here today?
We wish to enter Priest, stay for the evening, resupply, purchase some horses, and head back to Direwood in the morning.
Back
I
to
want a magic cloak.
Don't you want the magic cloak?
Direwood.
We have a settlement, not in Direwood, but kind of out on the outskirts that we are currently trying to rebuild and make into an actual living space.
He nods. Shine Bright. Is that where you're from?
Yes.
Indeed.
Do you have any proof of this?
I hold out the paperwork that is the court paperwork,
Mm.
because that's all the paperwork I have.
I'm not personally from Shinebright, but I do have people I know in the Boar's Head.
He takes the paperwork, nods to Alistair, carefully inspects it. He
Sorry,
squints-
the Boylan Boar.
Oh, yes. He nods to you then. Very good. Looks at the paperwork. He looks up and down at it again, and up at you guys and down at it again. My apologies. I did not know with whom I spoke. Right this way. Step on in.
Not a problem.
Do you think the magic guy has a cloak that changes appearances at will?
We'll find out, Doran.
I was talking to the guard.
Oh,
The magic guy. What?
Oh, Wizards of the Coast.
I do not peruse their wares very often. I do not know. It would be worth a look. He's probably still open around this time.
Woo! Up we go!
I tell him not to apologize and to
Magic.
I what was I trying to say? Essentially, he's doing his job good. He's doing a good job there. So don't apologize.
Get him a good old pat on the back for doing his job.
Indeed.
He awkwardly laughs. Thank you. If you would, he points to what appears to be a wooden platform with small fences around it and a gate facing the opening and an opening from this little outpost you guys have stepped into. You can see now there's thick rope, like several layers of it, spanning from this platform all the way up to the top where the city is. He says, if you would step aboard, I do not know when you were last here, but we are no longer using magic alone to lift people and bring them down. If you'd like to step aboard, I promise it is very safe. I go up and down every day.
You know, last time we were here, we had to jump.
Right.
Ha 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 ha.
Right. Very charming.
I hop aboard.
I follow.
Doran looks giddy.
Enjoy your
Just
stay.
Absolutely giddy. I'm going up. I'm going up.
Is
It's
there
gonna
like
be
a
so.
railing?
I'm going up.
Enjoy. And he whistles, and several men you see get up. Okay. And they go over and go to one of the ends of the rope. Pull, all three of them, pull and pull and pull. And you can hear way above you, dung, 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 dung. And then he nods to you guys, gives a wave, and abruptly, poof, you are beginning to be winched up, and you can hear as you are being. It is a bumpy ride. It is rocking quite a bit, but you're slowly.
Around the platform or
Yes,
anything?
there's sort of not quite a railing, more like a short wooden fence.
Okay.
So, it's safer than the plain stone you went on last time. By magic, but you're slowly being winched up. And if you had a fear of heights, this would be terrifying. But if you're the adventurous type, looking down, it's quite a nice view. You can actually almost you feel like you can almost see Direwood from once as you're getting close to the top.
We should set up a zip line.
Oh my god!
That would be incredible.
Right. And eventually, after probably about 15 minutes or so of just sitting on this platform.
Goodness. Quite the commute.
At about because we were going 100 feet up, right?
No, you are going
1,000?
much higher.
At-
I don't remember exactly how far, but it is like we're talking more in the realm of a mile than in the realm of 100 feet.
Okay. At approximately, I'd say, probably about 95 feet up, Doran spits over the side.
Plop. Yeah.
He goes, "Oh, I could have hit the guard. I want to aim for him."
Is there a really nice view from going up?
Oh yeah,
What?
it's if you're not afraid of heights, or if you're only marginally afraid of heights, it's fantastic.
I'm going to take out my sketchbook and sketch it
Okay.
and date it. What's the date?
Today is on the calendar I am using that you guys never use. Today is the 12th of Celestial.
Sorry.
In the year what's so funny?
Celestal, like Celestal.
I put it in chat.
Oh,
Oh, I thought it was the umpteenth of Juan.
And it is the year 851.
in the umpteenth of Juan. Fucking nice.
Hold on. How does it feel?
You
that
said
Jason's funnier
851?
than
Yep,
you?
year 851 of the third era.
Cool.
You're getting into a lot of stuff that we just haven't touched on in the campaign, so I know this is all foreign, but
It's all good. I have it on page 4 of my inventory. What I have in my sketchbook, which
there's the full
currently
date.
is just that.
Right. So, you guys are eventually, as he finishes his sketch, you reach the top and are greeted by more guards at another checkpoint who, having lifted you up, nod. You see a few sweating men step away from some of the winches, and you can hear it click, 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 start to go back down as you step off.
Do you get paid well?
And one of the sweating men who goes to sit down, not well enough.
You should like start like a group of people who demand better pay for this.
The Shield of Priests is working on it, I assure you.
I mean, I don't particularly. It doesn't affect me at all. I'm looking out for you, and I walk past them.
As you guys walk past, you are now in the city of priests, which I'll bring the map back up.
Where's the magic people? Where's the magic people? Magic, magic, magic.
And you guys would be coming from this checkpoint over here.
I want the magic.
Are you guys heading right to the magic shop? To the Wizards of the
Dorm's never
Coast?
been here, so someone has to tell him where to go.
Yeah, I'd lead him.
Fuck yeah, motherfuckers.
Okay. Alistair, knowing priests fairly well, you
I'd say it's one of the cities he's majority of the time.
he has
One of
frequented.
the cities he's been there a lot.
Primarily
majority of
been
the time.
in.
Thank you. Majorly. We're just gonna go with that.
Majorly. Immortally,
Yeah.
majorly.
He's majorly been in Prius.
Yep, so though it's a tad unfamiliar, given how it's up in the air now, you do still know the paths are the same, so you make your way east until this section here and head north to the market district, where eventually, as the sun is finally setting, it is beginning to get a little dark, you guys do come across the Wizards of the Coast.
Fuck yeah! I knock on the door way more aggressively than I probably should.
You know what?
Go ahead.
Sorry. I was going to tell Doran that I needed to potentially sell some items first. So after I'm here with you. I'm hanging out, but eventually I'll have to go somewhere else and then come back to pick up my item.
Sounds good.
So confusing. Yes.
And
yeah.
I knock on the door even more.
Yeah, you knock even more, and you hear somebody inside go, "It's open!"
And I open the door and
You open the
stumble
door,
in.
and the magically lit room full of arcane goodies is
Delicious.
before you, as described in previous sessions.
Hello, I am Doran.
Welcome.
I have a request.
We fulfill requests.
I would like a cloak that changes appearance. I can change type of garment at will.
Are you the one with the order for the shirt?
Oh, what?
The order for the shirt? The one that changes at will?
No, but if that's something I can get, I want it.
Oh, if it's not yours, we have one on order already, but it's for somebody
Who
else.
ordered it?
I do not know if I'm at liberty to say.
Client confidentiality.
Patient confidentiality is a myth.
It is?
I'm sorry, was it what's her name from the one who made my hat?
The one who made your hat?
Yeah, she just made a hat for me.
Oh, the woman in the last session. Yes.
I want to say
No.
Gwendolyn.
I think that's close. Let me look.
Guinevere?
It was Esmeralda.
Esmeralda.
Not even close.
It was not that
Not
close.
even
Nope.
close. I don't know
I don't
why
know
I
why I
thought
said close.
Gwendolyn. I kind of like the name Gwendolyn though. That's a good name. I looked at him and go, "Was it Esmeralda?" She made my hat.
I'm
She-
familiar with this name. I'm sorry.
Ah,
Mm.
never mind.
Even if I was, I don't think I'd tell you.
All right. So, on to the business. How much and how long would I have to wait for that?
For
Change
something like that, were you looking for a full outfit or just a shirt?
I want something that can change into a full outfit.
Oh, I would have to speak with Boss Man. Would you like for me to get him?
Yes, because you see, I can do this, and I change my appearance to look like 6 at will, and I need a shirt or a cloak that can do the same. And I turn back to Doran.
Certainly. One moment. And he steps into the back. You hear there's some muffled speaking, and eventually an old man with a classic long white beard steps out. Welcome, welcome to the Wizards of the Coast. What can I... Ah, he says, pointing at 6. I remember you. I've been holding these boots for 10,000 years waiting for you. Are you ready?
I am. However, first I have to make a sale elsewhere in town, and I will be back with the money.
Fine, fine. Well, come back. Oh, yes, yes, which one of you was looking for changing clothes?
I raise my hand. Me.
Right, a full outfit. Yes?
Yes. I didn't know that was a declaration. You need to work on the inflection of your voice. When you ask a question, your voice normally goes up. This is Doran speaking to him.
Yes.
Like, a full set of clothes? You know?
Are you stupid?
Quite.
Anyway, probably a special order like that would take me, after I'm finished with this one and the mace, probably about a week.
Okay.
And would run you full outfit 500 gold.
I can give you half of that now. Would you be able to ship it somewhere?
I don't typically, but we can.
Can you guarantee its safety on that voyage?
Can you?
Well, I mean, if you're shipping it, I'm sending it to Shinebright.
Oh, that's not far. It'll be fine.
Fantastic, Dick. Just to clarify why I need it. Just to clarify why I need it, I can do this, and I match the old man in front of me, just completely. But my clothes don't change.
Oh. Oh, I see. He says, continuing to point at you. That will be easier.
I did not hear what you just said.
He said, that will be easier. You see, you already have the magic within you. I can do it in 3 days, 300 gold. But I will need your blood.
Easy.
Typically, people don't respond that quickly. Give me
How much
one.
blood do you need?
I'll show you in just one moment. He steps into the back, and after a few moments,
All of it.
he comes back out and brings out...
In the time he's gone, I want to look at the party and go, 300 gold, I am 35 gold short.
Hold on, are you seeing my whispers?
I will now.
I give Doran an egg.
I put it in the bag of holding.
I'd
Now
give him
the
10. I'd give him a 10, but say that's all I'm willing to fork right now.
I'll give him 10.
I'll toss him the 15. There you go, Doran.
Woo!
Have fun.
And as you collect the rest of your gold from your companions, the old man steps back out and shows what appears to be probably like a 12-ounce little mason jar.
I would like, just because it's so fitting of Doran, when he steps out, I'm already bleeding. I've already cut my hand. And Doran's like looking really excited, and he's just bleeding onto the ground.
he comes out and sees. Oh, I see you've already begun. Oh, all right. Quickly, would you gather the blood? And he points and gives the mason jar to the person up front. And the guy goes, "This isn't what I'm paid for." Okay. And he moves over and like puts the jar under your hand. He says, "Can you just take it?"
I hold the jar and I'm like
into it, please.
smiling.
Fill that about 3/4 of the way full.
Okay.
You might want to sit down.
Okay. And I sit down,
Okay.
looking at the blood filling the jar, going.
By the time you're done, you will take 4 damage from the blood loss. But you do fill it about 3/4 of the way full.
At this point, it's.
The guy, that'll do. He pats you on the shoulder and takes the jar away from you and closes it.
Doran, I think you're supposed to have orange juice and cookies.
And as he takes the jar, he goes, and the gold.
Okay. So, 3 platinum, 261 gold.
Okay.
Give me a second, I'm just making
Oh
sure.
my God, you're like actually.
88 silver, and I believe 100 copper.
Okay, so you're just like handing over
All but 4 copper.
all. Okay, he kind of gathers this all up. Okay, and he brings it over. The mage, the man looks it over. It looks like about enough.
I can imagine he's like, "Oh, it's gonna be platinum. It's gonna be easy." Okay,
Nope.
It's
Now he's got
gold.
like, he's got a
It's
bunch of
gonna be-
baggies.
It's gonna be pretty easy, and then I start going to silver, and he's like, "What the fuck?"
And then
It's
you
like,
give
can
him
you
over
imagine-
100 copper.
It's like a $700 bill. Here's a few $100s. Here's the rest in 50s. Oh, here's some more in 20s. Here's some more in 10s.
This is Clara's worst nightmare. Anyway, you hand over the payment, and he says, "Can I get a name to shine bright? Fair enough.
Doran.
For Doran, right. I will just need some measurements. Actually, no, I won't.
I gotta say, like, yeah, I do kind of change size semi-frequently.
Basically, in case you were curious, I won't be using this blood for any malpractice. Simply, given the magical properties of your blood in particular, I'll be able to infuse it into the cloth as I enchant it, and it will be attuned to you immediately. And, frankly, take a lot less energy from me to create.
You are my new best friend.
I know.
Yeah.
Let me just make a note on my calendar. Doran's clothes arrive. All right. So in 3 days, that will arrive in Shinebright.
I look at the party and go, we're going to be in Shinebright in 3 days.
Great.
No, regardless, even if we get there in a day, we're waiting for 2 days.
Great.
Good.
All right.
Let's go sell
I'd like-
things.
Alright.
Look around at what he's got. Show me what you got. I
So,
want to see what you got.
I did have a list from a while ago, but that is quite out of date. So essentially, the way we're going to treat this is, if you have any specific low-level items, there's a good chance he has them. Or if you're looking for anything in particular, you will be rolling to see if he has anything like it.
This is a stretch, but does he have a gun?
He would not have any firearms here.
Damn.
You should speak to our friend the Originator. He might
I
be
feel
able to
like
help you out.
oh, he's next on my list. I feel like a gun would really add to Alistair's intimidation tactics. As it
Totally
does
good.
for most people.
Yeah, as it would. So, as the sun is setting, Doran has ordered his clothes. Is there any other business?
I believe you
Even-
mean Six are selling things?
Yeah, where
You
and
head to
what?
the Originators. I'd like to go to the Originator. and
You're heading
speak
to
with
Widget's
him there.
warehouse. Okay.
Yes.
There is a guard posted at the front who, actually, okay, not the same guy. All right, not
Oh.
the same guy who chased down Bess. as you as you guys arrive, he stops you at the door. Your business here today?
The bartering of goods and conversation with old friends.
Old friends being?
The originator.
you know the originator. Then what's his name?
Yeah, what is his name?
That was Holden trapping his players, not the.
No, I know.
You know his name is Waylon.
I was gonna say, it's Wyland? I was close.
You were
I'm
close.
guessing.
Very
But
nice.
Dora
Right.
would
You know Waylon.
Wayland, of course. Our old friend
All
Wayland.
right, I'm giving you a hard time. Step on in.
Dora says hands in the air. Like,
You step in,
Set it down.
and Alistair, you can tell me whether you've been in Widget's warehouse before, but for Doran, this is quite new. Six and Bessie have been here. It is just...
I wasn't. I haven't left yet.
Oh, you didn't go with the party to
I was
Widget's
still
warehouse?
perusing.
Okay, you can stay there and
No.
peruse.
I'm looking at rings. If he
Bess,
has
would you
any.
be? Since we're clarifying, would you be with Alistair or at Widget's warehouse?
What time of day is it?
The sun has set, so you can guess anywhere between like 7 and 8 p.m.
Where did we stay the last time we were in Priest?
The last time you were in Priest, you stayed at the Gobble Inn.
Oh god, I fucking hate you.
This.
I would want to make my way over there and get myself a room.
Would you like to say hi to the
Alice-
bear?
What's that?
Would you like to say hi to the bear?
Yes.
Would Alistair hear you saying that you're gonna go over there?
Yeah.
I have a place that I think I could get a discount on rooms in. They know me pretty well there, and they like my company.
But the bear.
The bear is a big attraction. I do like that bear. Very well. We can stay there. I will be staying in the Boil and Boar though. That is kind of my turf here in Breeze.
Okay. Okay. Well, we can go there. I can
Well, no,
say hello
you
to
guys-
the bear
you guys
tomorrow.
You guys can stay at the Goblin. I have no issue with that. I have
Okay,
people I want to meet
that's
with,
where
and
I'm
they
gonna go.
don't stay up early.
What?
Imagine Holden. I believe Holden. What you do when you go to sleep at 7 a.m. is staying up early.
Ah.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. So Bess, you'll be headed to to the Gobble Inn. Would you like to make? I'm gonna have you make an animal handling check with advantage, as the bear will recognize your scent. A 26. The bear recognizes you and immediately nuzzles into you, and you can pet, you can play with, you have some time with the bear. Bess is hanging out with a fucking bear, a big old brown bear.
How much is it for a room?
I believe the last time you guys stayed here, I want to say it was... Oh, no, you never got... I don't think you got proper prices because you just, like, bartered with trinkets.
Yeah, no, I paid for everything.
Yeah, with trinkets. You would remember that the dude likes shiny things. Otherwise, right now it is 5 silver a night.
I will pay the 5 silver, and then if you want to come back to me, I've got other stuff that I want to do.
Sure thing.
also.
We'll come back to Best in a minute. Alistair, you're looking into magic items you'd be interested in?
Rings.
Rings.
I can't think of any off the top of my head.
Okay. Rings
I
could
just
certainly be a
realized
thing.
that I could just look it up.
Yeah, while you peruse that, Doran and Six head into Widget's warehouse, and just to refresh, this is a large warehouse essentially filled with stations. And the way it's kind of fitted is the kind of higher on the social ladder people are, the deeper they are into this warehouse, and it's just folded like there's basically any toolkit you can imagine. There is a station here for it. There are glass blowing. There's tinkering. There's even cooking, and there's all sorts of stations here. And it's only about like a quarter full right now. Not many people are here. But Six, looking down at the very end where the originator station is, you see the mechanoid construction on the wall, and you see Waylon tinkering away at something with some goggles on, and you can see you can see some sort of heat source as he's like hitting something with a hammer.
Wayland.
What?
Sorry, what?
Wayland.
What are you saying?
That's his name.
You
Wayland.
said Waylon.
Oh, Waylon. It's Waylon.
Wayland.
You were cutting out. No, Waylon. No D at the end. Just W-A
Okay.
here. Waylon.
I get it.
Yeah, Waylon. I was just confused because you were cutting out, so all we heard was id. And I was like, what are you saying? But yeah, you call out Waylon, and he immediately, he pops up, like looks all over the place at the wall, but back at you. Hello, hello, oh my. And he takes off the goggles and kind of, jogs over. So good to see you. Welcome back. How are you?
I'm Doran.
Hello, Doran. I'm Waylon, the originator of Priest. He looks up at you, Six. Still not used to saying that. So good to see you. It's been some time. How are you? How are you doing? Pleasure to meet you. Hi.
Hello. So far so good. We're doing our thing.
As am I.
How have you settled into the position of originator?
It's honestly not much different than what I was doing before, but now I have more funds and more time. Really, it's actually quite good. I'm still not so sure about how it happened, but it's good. Things are good.
I'm glad things have settled for you.
And not only have my funds increased with my new position, but I do sometimes have to put some of my personal projects aside for orders specifically from the city, and there have been a lot. But it's good.
I have brought you something.
Oh, do tell.
Do you have space on the table?
I will always make space for you. And he heads back out. He kind of speed walks back over to his spot, which for you is just a casual stroll. And he literally, like, there's a bunch of like metal bits and like and what appear to be like copper wires and springs, and he just takes both his little arms and just and shoves it all to the side. And he just go ahead.
I pull out in my notes here. I have multiple sizes in my bag of holding there. Multiple sizes of each of the varied color of crystal that we came across in that cave. And I lay them out, kind of unroll them, and explain that we were deep in a cave in a cavern system with a lot of hysterium around, and seem to have come across potentially alternate forms of it. I was potentially wondering if they were more concentrated or more powerful, if you would have a fuel source that you might be able to use that you've been looking for.
He looks down at them. I will have to take a look at these. So according to my notes, you have one large chunk essentially that you plucked up, and you also have several smaller bits just of different colors. You were trying to just get the variety. Is that correct?
I was trying to get get each different color so that if it was a different type, he'd be able
but then you had one large chunk of one of the purple ones.
Yes.
Or bluish purple, I believe it was. Yes. He looks down at them. Let me take a look. This will only take a moment. And he brings like a little. He brings over a little glass and looks through them and takes a small metal piece and starts to kind of poke and prod at it. And after just about a minute, poking and prodding at the largest one, he goes, "Where did you say you got this again?"
In a cave system.
Oh, Six, was this from the Mages Guild? With the giant robotic spider?
Yes. The giant mechanical spider that we would have ridden here had it not been left.
He lowers the glass, looks up at you. A giant spider. A giant mechanical spider.
I minor illusion it.
He kind of just looks over your minor illusion. That looks splendid.
Oh, we would have taken it if it wasn't 500 fucking pounds. I look at Six.
That is very. Was it animated?
Yes, it would attack us and it spat fire at us. Actually.
By magic or by
machinery?
Oh, he starts to rub his hands together. I want my hands on that.
If we can find a way back there, we can bring 2 bags of holding worth of pieces at a time.
I see. I would rather you did not disassemble it. You didn't already destroy it, mostly, did you?
Six, how did we beat that thing?
I will say that it has been injured.
Is it all mostly still in one piece?
Mostly still in one piece.
I can work my magic.
All right.
I am not worried. Please do not disassemble it. The more complete it is, the better I can do with it. He looks around, actually. I'm sure the city of priests would also like to get their hands on it, but I would like to see it first. Perhaps sometime, when you have time, we can make an expedition together. Otherwise, you said you believe this to be some sort of mutation of hysterium.
Was our initial thought.
It is not.
All right,
This
just pretty
is-
purple rocks.
You could say that. It is much closer to diamond.
Wow.
Just look.
All right.
I mean, it's not as durable. It is not quite diamond. It looks sort of like a synthetic diamond. I would say that's probably worth about 400 gold. The large
Six,
chunk.
you just got your whatever you have on hold.
Would you be interested in purchasing? I would definitely let you have. You know.
I would be interested in purchasing the smaller pieces.
Okay.
To further study them. You said you got this in a cave. There's something to do with the Mages Guild.
We
were
we
teleported
wanted to get that. We were given information that in the Mages Guild there was something of value to us in saving Direwood.
Fair enough.
So we ventured in there. After being attacked by magic multiple times, we ended up going through portals. And with everywhere in the Mages Guild, I wouldn't call it a cave, as much more a labyrinth underground.
This sounds incredibly intriguing.
There was that stuff everywhere, and eyes on the ground made of magic that attacked you.
You said there was that stuff everywhere.
There was a lot of
Indeed.
it.
And we kind of got the impression, that it was in some way, somehow growing organically.
His eyes widen. Oh. So the Mages Guild was growing diamond. He gets a big smile on his face. That's where their funds come from. Oh my, I knew they were big in the diamond business. I didn't know they weren't mining it. They were making it. That's incredible. Oh, the possibilities. I need to study this more. I will. He looks down at it. Now I know I told you the big one was worth 400, but I want to see if there are other properties to it. I will take the large one and all of these smaller pieces. I will give you 500 gold for my research fund.
I believe that is more than fair. Normally, I wouldn't even charge you, but I do have an item on layaway.
So I've heard. He has been making a big fuss about that.
Indeed. I should go pick that up.
Right. I don't think... do I? He kind of reaches down and pulls up a little purse he just had in the corner, looks into it. Yeah, that's probably about 500 gold worth, and just hands you a little pouch.
I snag it up. Thank you, sir.
It's quite light, leading you to believe it's probably all platinum pieces.
Okay. Awesome. All right. To your business and us to ours.
Yeah.
We'll report back.
Please do. This is all very intriguing. I would like to go there with you someday. I would love to see this. And if you are correct about it being grown, well, I will take a look at these further. I have a new pet project. But please do come back. And 6.
Indeed.
It was good seeing you.
It's good seeing you too, Willen.
Hi.
I glance at the automaton there, and I say, any luck with him?
I haven't had much time to do much with him, unfortunately. I was kind of waiting on you.
Well, good luck.
To you as well. And as you guys exit, both Bess and Alistair, you had your own thing. Alistair, have you found anything in particular you'd be interested in?
The bag of beans.
A bag of bees?
I'm sorry, come again?
The bag of beans. It's a rare item.
A rare item. Okay.
It's a stretch.
It's a rare item. You can roll a D100 to see if they have something like it or it's on hand. They do not. Though you could
I
special
love
order
beans.
it would take some time to make.
You should look up the bag of beans. It's pretty good.
I'm looking at it. It has a very long description with a whole lot of different effects.
Yes,
really
it does.
funny.
Okay.
If you were to inquire about the specific item, they could tell you they could make any one of those individual beans for much cheaper. It wouldn't take as long, but a bag of things like that would take quite a while.
Gotcha.
What I need is essentially and what is it called? What's the decanter of endless water except bees?
Except bees, decanter of endless bees.
That's
I
terrifying.
hate
That
that.
That would be a legendary artifact. Because what saving throw do you make?
Yeah, right.
You don't. You run.
Because what? Okay, you're gonna dodge the bees, but if like they're only aggro to the target of the decanter.
The user also has to make a saving throw.
Are the bees permanent, or do they eventually disappear?
Who knows? Was there
Are they
anything else
real
out there?
bees?
They don't have a hive to return to, so they just fly and sting until they die, I guess.
Anything else, Isaac?
No, I'm searching through it still.
Okay, Bess, you had some specific things you wanted to do?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, just one specific thing, really. I want to cast Scrying on the Queen if I can.
You can certainly try. Do you go up to your room to do so?
Yes.
Okay. You're going to cast Scrying. That is is that a wisdom save on her end?
Yes, wisdom save. And let me double check my DC, which is 16.
Okay.
Ugh.
With a total of 14, she fails. Bess,
Sweet.
I'm taking you to Secret Secrets.
Here's the thing: she rolled a 1.
Ooh.
So
So, as
Hi,
you...
honey.
Hi, love you. As you go up to your room and you sit down to begin the ritual of scrying, it lasts 10 minutes, yes? Once you cast it? Yes?
Yes.
Okay. You complete the ritual and focus yourself in on... you focus yourself in on the Queen of Thieves.
Yes.
As you do so, you feel the hands of Mystra lift your spirit from you and whoosh you at light speed over to Direwood in the blink of an eye, and you feel your consciousness enter the underground and rush through the New Republic Tavern and into a hidden room beneath the tavern. And you see the Queen there, with a very similar setup to your own. You see her, eyes closed, sat down, hands at her sides, and and a sort of orb in front of her. And you recognize this as she herself is scrying on someone, or at least watching somebody via arcane means. You cannot see who. But after about 8 minutes, when you're starting to think, well, I'm just going to watch her forever, you also start to realize, well, it's been 8 minutes. The probability of her scrying, using the scrying spell on you or somebody at the same time as you is really, really, really astronomically low. So it's quite likely she's using some other means to watch somebody, something other than a basic scrying spell. And after about 8 minutes, she opens her eyes, looks around, and seems to look right at you. Looking at her.
Hang on.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to type all this out as you're going.
That's okay.
Okay, go on.
But she seems to look right at you. And she smiles. Hello! I haven't seen you in some time. Who are you? Are you the same person? Or are you somebody else? Why would you want to watch me again? You creep. I'm kidding. This is interesting, though. It's been some time.
Hang on, slow down. Oh my god.
Okay. You're literally writing all this down.
Yes. Wait, somebody want to watch me again? Okay, go on.
She just kind of looks up at you for a bit. And then, just as your spell's beginning to end, she narrows her eyes. Wait a second. Is this... No way! And then the spell ends.
Did she look excited when she said that, or did she look upset?
Her eyes widen, and a bit of a smile crept across her face.
Okay, and how was her face when she was talking like she didn't know who was looking at her?
The queen, in her queenly ways, is hard to read any emotion. And she kind of is constantly flitting between, like, she looked annoyed, and then immediately after excited, and then immediately after inquisitive. It's hard to read. But in the last moments where she seemed to have some sort of realization, possibly, She looked excited.
Did I recognize the room that she was in?
No. Or if you did, your limited radius of the scrying did not give anything away.
Okay, did not recognize the room. The orb that she was using for her scrying, did that look at all familiar? Did it just look like a normal divination orb?
It looked like some sort of crystalline, small blue orb. It didn't look particularly familiar.
Okay. Good deal, good deal, good deal. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. All right, we'll head back.
So much.
All right.
I know.
Like that 600 would kill me.
It's not convenient.
We're
DM.
talking about dicks, Holden.
Excellent. So, as Six and Doran leave Widget's warehouse, Bess is doing her own thing at the Gobble Inn. Alistair, was there anything else?
I had one more, and it's a huge stretch, so I'm.
You can
you
always
know,
roll
it's
for it.
Probably. Yeah, I will.
But if it's a huge
The
stretch,
Ring of Temporal Salvation.
Ring of Temporal Salvation.
It's another rare.
It's another rare. Okay, so there's about an equal chance. Temporal Salvation. Okay. Interesting. It's a 28. Almost. But no. They do, however, with that roll, they will have, hold on.
I'm gonna remove rare from my filter.
Yeah, hold on. They do have, oh, let me look quick, because actually I think they, sorry, give me just one moment. It
you're
was,
good.
which one
Fucking
would,
Holden take forever.
trying to see which one would be most, oh, yes, they do have a Ring of Mind Shielding.
I believe that was the magic item I started with.
Ring of Mind Shielding? Oh, like you
Yes.
currently have that.
Yes.
Yeah, well, they have another.
2 mind shieldings. Fuck yes.
Do they stack?
They would also then have a Ring of Protection.
No, I checked that one out. I'll pass on.
Okay.
That
Right, Doran,
one.
if there's nothing else for the moment from Alistair, you can keep looking if you'd like. Doran and Six, what are you guys doing?
I would like to find a place to sell mundane items.
Okay, there are general. Yeah, the. Oh boy, it's been a while. I gotta pull up my. I believe it was called.
Something stupid.
Priest. Oh boy, was it? Where was it? I think it was called General Goods. General Goods. I'll have to double check though.
Dumb enough, I believe it.
Is General Good here?
Oh, here's how I can find it. Yes, here it is. It was. Oh, I thought I had it. I'm sorry. I think it was General Goods. General Goods. It was something stupid like that. But yeah, you're heading there to sell mundane items. You certainly
Yeah,
can.
it's just so Doran has a little more than 4 copper in his pocket.
Yeah, yeah.
He's trying to start to sell both his daggers, not
Okay.
his new Tanto knife, but his daggers,
Yep.
the manacles, the rusty manacles he pulled from a bag,
Okay.
and then Six's new old clothes.
Six's new old clothes. Okay.
Because remember, I had his old clothes when I bought him brand new clothes, but then when I got him the new rope attachment, I replaced his old clothes. I put that on,
Yes.
so I have his new clothes that are old now.
For the 2 daggers, the rusty manacles, and a set of clothes, decent clothes at that, they will give you 6 gold.
I will take it.
All right.
Oh, I'd also offer up my mess kit.
A mess kit.
Yes.
I would actually have to look at approximately how much.
These wands
I
are
don't actually
fucking
know how much that
hilarious.
goes for.
The wand of conducting. a sad tuba-san plays as the
They'll give
wand
you-
crumbled to dust.
A single silver piece for the mess kit.
I'll take it.
Okay. Oh, it was general goods. General goods. Yes. Okay. So, you leave with a little more money than you had before.
I immediately, by the way, put on the boots and begin the process of attunement.
Okay. So you will head back, pay the 750 gold remaining, and you the boots are. You are now the Flash. And you can begin attuning to them.
Hey,
Holden.
6 is the Flash now.
It's over. Campaign's over.
Campaign's
guys.
over. Yeah, look at him rubbing his hands together. He knows exactly what he has.
we're good. We're good. Everybody's good.
It's not good. Nothing's good. I'm terrified.
I can only use them for 10 minutes a day, okay?
Yeah, you can only use them for one entire combat encounter. All right.
All right.
You have your boots. You guys are your pockets are much lighter, but you have acquired some items or purchased some items for later.
I am happy.
Okay, I have 2 that I'm gonna roll for.
Okay, what are they?
The Amulet of the Drunkard
Okay.
and the Staff of the Python.
Staff of the Python.
I'm sorry, Wand of the Python? No, Staff of the Python.
Wand of the Staff.
Yeah.
Got it. It's a wand that, when activated, turns into a staff.
Yes, Staff of the Python.
Wow. That's a
Interesting.
that'd be a pretty good amulet for 6.
Yeah, you can roll. Which one are you rolling for first?
We're gonna roll Amulet first.
Amulet first, then staff. Go for it. So we got, let's see. Okay. 51.
Wow, why are my throws so in the middle? Got a 55, a 51, and a 54.
Let's see. What rarity is the amulet?
They're both uncommon.
Both uncommon. Okay, a 51 and a 54. Okay. They do have, not specifically the Amulet of the Drunkard, but they do have a similar amulet that will heal, let's see here. It's 44 plus 4 hit points per day. Okay. They do have a similar amulet that is incomplete that they could quickly switch to an alcoholic beverage that heals for 3d4 plus 4. And that would be for 200 gold.
Gotcha.
And the Staff of
Noted.
the Python, they do have.
I would ask them then if that would possibly be able to have the enchantment applied to my cane.
Enchantment transference is not an immediate thing. They could do that, but it would take a few days given the amount of orders they have right now.
How much gold?
To transfer the amulet?
No, the Staff of Python.
Oh, the Staff of the Pythons?
If I could get that enchantment on my cane.
You can get that enchantment on your cane. It would cost about 300 gold and would take a few days. They could bring it to Shine Bright along with Dorn's clothes.
Okay. I will get back to you on both those. My pockets are a bit lighter than that right now, but
Very well.
I will keep in touch.
Excellent.
I'm going to then take my leave.
Okay.
That is-
Doran and 6, you've collected your thing. 6 has collected his boots. Where are you guys going?
Where do you guys sleep around here?
This pretty cool inn and tavern that has a bear.
I'm in.
I'll show you.
Right. Alistair, are you going to head to the Boil and Boar or the Gobble Inn?
I'll stop by the Goblin and meet up with everybody else first.
Okay. The three of you, Bess is not immediately there. Actually, do I still have that? I should have that map lying around.
Yeah, you should hold in.
The Gobble Inn. Do I not?
Holden, are you roasting to death?
A little bit.
Okay.
No,
Good talk.
Well, I opened his door because I moved to the bedroom, so
Oh, thank you.
Oh, thought we were just making. I thought we were gonna do that whole thing where we ask him if something
It
bad.
would probably be much worse if you hadn't opened my door, so thank you.
Yeah, I'm dying.
Yeah, it's not fun. I thought I had that map, but maybe I don't. No. Oh, here we go. There's that. Yes, I do have it. But the three of you will converge at the Gobble Inn.
Resort and casino.
Alistair.
Nice.
Let's see, get rid of these. Sorry, give me one moment. I'm placing your tokens now. Doran, Alistair, and 6. Bess is, unbeknownst to you guys, already there, upstairs in her room, and I will move you there now. All right, welcome to the Gobble Inn, once again for some of you.
I'm gonna look at the bear.
There's a big cuddly bear sitting on some pillows.
I'm looking. Do you fight it?
No. You don't fight the bear. We're not gonna. Nobody's gonna fight the bear. It's here for companionship and just
Fuck
being
the bear?
Jordan. I expect you never to ask a question like that.
You said companionship. I don't know what you want from me.
Friendship, not
Oh, okay. Use better words.
in it. In any
Mm.
case,
Does anyone
to-
fuck the bear?
Probably his bear girlfriend.
I look. I look for the bartender that we have spoken to the last couple of times we were here, and ask him if Bess has checked in.
Okay, you do find the Gobble in the Gobble Inn, behind the counter. He looks up at you. Who?
Bess.
Mm-hmm.
You recognize me? No.
Who are you?
All right. I I'm not expecting special treatment. I just thought. Okay, my apologies.
As you're saying this, a familiar young woman steps out from behind a door here.
Sulfur's girlfriend.
Is it Zelfer's girlfriend?
Yeah, she was a bar hand that Zelfer had some special time with.
Oh my god.
She
Do
steps
you,
out and sees you. Oh, hi!
Do you happen to recognize me?
I certainly do. Where's your friend? Where's Zelfer?
Where's that
Zelfer
big dick
is
fuck?
on a trip. He had to go home, and his father, I believe, passed away. He needs to spend some time. Not father? No, is that not what happened? No.
His
Something
sister was
happened.
found, so he was bringing
si-
her home.
Oh, Bess,
Someone
did you want to come down, or are you just helping him out?
I'm
Thank you.
just helping.
Okay.
In fact, his sister was found, and he's going home to take her home to her mom. Their
Will
mom.
he be
And-
back?
That is the plan. That is the plan. Why do you
Alright.
ask?
Well, it better be within about 8 months.
He fucked her.
Thorn goes, uh-oh, he's in trouble.
Blake laughing at his own other character.
Don't forget the news and just kills himself. Let's go.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I'd like to hear that again. I really would when he's here. I miss him.
I'm sure he misses you as well. It was not a easy decision for him to up and leave.
Hold and whisper.
Okay.
No, I mean whisper. Just
Um,
kidding.
So wherever that man is, beautiful name. I'm glad he chose it. He is overjoyed. He will be overjoyed, and he'll come running as fast as feet.
Alistair, as somebody
Don't
else,
mess with
you
that,
would know some of the patrons that frequent here. You would be acquaintances. You would know the two people behind the bar right now, but you didn't frequent this one.
Gotcha. Would I know their names at all?
Not off
Other
the top
than,
of your head.
you know, the gobble.
Not off the top of your head.
Gotcha. Understandable.
Does she have you seen Bess this evening?
Oh, yeah,
I
she
think
checked
we
in
do.
maybe 20 minutes ago.
Ah, thank you. Do you happen to know which room?
Yes, actually. Would be upstairs. It should be the fourth one on the right.
Okay, thank you very much.
Of course.
And again, congratulations.
Uh-huh.
She's a dummy pissed off.
Alistair, Dorn. I think.
Are we
I'm-
all bunking together?
I think the rooms are individuals,
Okay.
probably.
How much for a room?
Each room is 5 silver tonight.
Here's 1 gold
That'll pay for 2 more.
for my own room, and I guess for 2 nights, I guess, because I don't think Alistair's staying here.
Correct.
Okay.
2 nights.
Or could I just get change?
I can. Yes, you can do that.
Oh, thank God.
She gives you back 5 silver, and informs you. Actually, it'll be the one just across the hall. So the fourth one on the left, from Bess's room.
Oh,
Alistair, shall we meet you at your establishment for breakfast?
If you'd like, sure. I have no quarrel with that. They serve.
we will see you in the
Holden, do
morning.
they serve decent food?
At the Boil and Boar?
Yes.
Yes.
Decent food.
Meat is their specialty.
Meat is their specialty.
Looking forward to it.
6, please keep it down tonight. I do need a nice, good rest.
Hey man, no promises.
Great. You guys head upstairs to the rooms. And Bess, there is a knock at your door.
I knock back.
Oh,
As
Oh.
in character.
it's Dick.
Come in. I say from the hallway.
What?
As you knock
say
back,
it's
Alistair says, "Come in," and Six says,
No,
"It's 6."
I open the door.
And your friends are there.
Hello?
Oh, I thought potentially I might turn in early so we can arrange transportation in the morning.
Okay.
Roughly fuck into the late hours of the night. Understandable.
May I do not mean to impose.
Yeah, come on in. Come on in.
I
Bye,
will catch
Alistair.
you guys in the morning.
I mean,
Bye-bye, I am going to sleep. Nothing else. Doran's gonna go in and go to bed.
Okay.
But he very sneakily looks around and slams his door, and you can hear it lock. He is gonna set an alarm, and then he's just gonna go to bed. He just wants other people to think he's doing other things.
Fantastic.
okay.
Was there anything else any of you would like to do tonight, or shall we fast forward to the morning?
You can't fast travel. There's enemies nearby.
You don't know
No,
that.
that's sleep.
I
You don't
am.
know that yet.
Ugh.
We don't need to role play then. Right here.
Ooh.
What?
Okay. Also, there's a small medium bug crawling on my wall. Give me just one moment.
Lick its lips.
We watched Holden go flying the other way from where the bug is. And what the fuck?
That's a bug. That's a bug. That is a bug.
B-double-O-G. Boog.
Did we tell you how we killed a wasp in our last apartment?
With a gun?
With
No,
your
with a
mind?
Minecraft diamond sword
Hell yeah.
Right. As you all
and
try
air
to,
freshener.
yeah, as you all try to right-click your beds, you cannot sleep right now. There are monsters nearby. And then you wait a moment. You move around the room to move the aggro, and you jump in your bed quickly, and you're all able to sleep. Your vision goes dark, and then suddenly it's morning.
Fabulous.
You guys have a nice long rest.
It's basically what real life is.
Yeah, pretty much.
Kind of.
Except there aren't actually monsters. The only monster is your anxiety keeping you
Yeah,
up.
no wonder I can't sleep in the apartment. Blake and Kristen are close.
The monsters are the demons in your head. So you all
Oh man.
too
Too
real.
close.
Yeah.
No wonder they want me dead.
Bess, was there anything you wanted to say or
No.
no? Okay, that's all I needed. You wake
night.
up as you all turned in relatively early, able to fall asleep quite quickly, given, or at least if you choose to, given how long a day you've had just walking mostly. You all wake up quite early.
To the other spot for breakfast? We hear they have good meat.
Alistair that night would have met with some people who had done a performance and then
Yeah.
gotten high out of his fucking mind.
Could you roll a persuasion check for me, Alistair?
Persuasion?
Yeah.
Yes. Once I get to my skills.
I see your vocabulary has improved.
20. You walk into the Boiling Boar the night before, and immediately you're like, hey! And several of the people you recognize, hey! And you get your room for free with a rousing performance that night.
Hell yeah.
Just like the good old days.
Can I roll? No, I don't want to roll performance.
You can.
Just
I said it's a rousing performance for free. Otherwise, you
Yeah.
can.
Hey, if it's rousing, that's better than a nat 1.
Yeah, you have a fine night, despite being kind of tired. Yeah, you have a good night, a few drinks, room on the house for the performance. Bring in some of your old regulars, and
Do I get any tips? Any money?
if you want to roll performance, you can try.
Ooh, I'm rolling performance then. I
All
like
right,
money.
you can roll performance.
Oh,
25.
yeah.
You will receive a grand total of 5 silver pieces in tips throughout the night,
Hell yeah.
between copper and silver, and you can break that up any way you'd like, if you'd like.
Nah, I'll just throw 5 silver in.
Sweet. All right. So you all wake up the next morning. What's the plan, guys? 3 of you are at the Goblin, 1 at the Boiling Boar after a pleasant night.
I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna brew myself a nice ass cup of that coffee.
You are able to do so, and it is fantastic.
Epic.
It is not actually quite the same. Like the coffee itself still has a chocolatey flavor, like undertones. It is still good coffee, but it is not like the sort of mocha you had had before.
That is okay because I use prestidigitation to make it so it is.
You replicate the taste, and it is fan-goddamn-tastic.
Why spend that
Hell.
much money on coffee then if you can just make it taste that?
Don't bring logic into that. I did not think at the time.
Because he can do it for free. Like
Whatever Doran drinks tastes like chocolate milk without fail.
fair enough.
Shut up.
If I could do
Shut
that in
up.
real life.
What are you guys doing this morning? Other than that, Best, Six, and Doran. For your nights, you also up 2 meals a day are included, breakfast and dinner. So you can have a mediocre breakfast downstairs.
I was told we're getting meat, but when I leave the room, I keep checking under, like, cracking until I see either Six or Best open their door. Then I very hastily open it, close it behind me, and go, "Don't worry about it." And I walk away.
Before
Doran, that's
going,
the secret. I'm always worried about it.
Yes, Best?
before maybe I would let Six and Dora know that I'd meet them down there. I'd like to use my scrying spell again.
Okay. Then we'll go back to secrets.
Best, do you tell us that you? Oh,
Nope.
never mind.
1 moment. Okay, are you doing it on her again?
Yeah.
All right, she will roll her save. That is a total of 18. What are your modifiers to reduce her roll? Do you have anything?
Would you say I'm a first-hand familiar with her? Like I've met the target, or familiar? I know the target well.
First hand, you have met the target, plus 0 familiar. You know the target well. I would not say you know her well.
Okay.
But you are first hand. You've met the target, so there's nothing from that. You don't have a likeness or picture. Do you have any possessions or anything of her?
Not that I know of. I don't think she's ever given me anything.
Okay. Then the total roll is 18. So you said yours is 16, so she would pass that one.
Okay. Does she? What is it now? On a failed save, the spell creates an invisible sensor with 10 feet of the target. You can see and hear through the sensor as if you were there.
Wait,
No, that's the failed save.
yeah.
A creature. Isn't it where a creature can fail it on purpose if they want to be observed? If a target knows you're casting the spell, would that mean she knows that I'm casting the spell since she failed?
No, I'm sorry. She succeeds. She rolled an 18.
Oh, I mean,
The spell failed.
okay.
But
Okay.
I think you could fail on purpose because the spell doesn't say you can or cannot. Does it?
It does.
Oh, it can fail
If
to
a
save
target knows you are
wants to
casting
be
the
observed.
spell, it can fail the saving throw
sorry.
voluntarily if it wants to be observed.
Yes, that's at the top. I'm sorry, I was looking at the bottom. Yeah, you could voluntarily fail it.
That would be her.
she? Would she? Wow, I actually have to think about this. Would she? She does not voluntarily fail it.
Okay.
Sorry. Okay, I'll bring us back then.
Right.
Welcome back.
Six, you were gonna ask her a question before she did that?
I just asked if, or I was going to ask if she told us that she was staying back to use a scrying spell, or just like I'll catch up with you guys in a few.
I'd just say I'll catch up with you guys.
Totally
Alright.
cool.
You guys head downstairs. Bess hangs behind. You guys have your breakfast, and after about 10 minutes or so, Bess, will you be heading back down?
Yeah.
Okay. And after about 10 minutes, Bess comes down and joins you for breakfast.
Well, actually, even though we get a meager breakfast here, I've been told there's a place with meat, and I'm excited to try it.
I believe I'm gonna eat like a king. I'm gonna walk by the goblin
Okay.
and look at him.
Okay.
I'm gonna lean in close.
He looks up at you. What can I do for you?
How are you doing today?
I'm doing fine. What do you want?
I hate you.
Have you seen a man who looks like this? And I touch my nose and I look like Malrin.
He squints at you.
I squint back.
He squints harder.
I make my eyes smaller so I don't look squint, but they look like they're squinting.
No. I mean,
How
I
about,
have
like-
now.
How about this? I turn into Berlin.
Yeah.
Where have you seen him before?
Good talk, goblin.
I don't remember.
Okay, how about hit this? And I turn into Enril.
Yeah.
Where?
I don't remember.
Oh my fucking god.
I turn my face into his face. Have you seen this mug around?
No?
Squint at him. What?
Have you?
This is you, buddy.
Yeah. I don't
This
like
is
that.
you- This is you with tits, and I grow a big chest.
I don't like that. Don't do that.
Which campaign had the diamond encrusted goblin dick that took your soul?
That was mine.
I fucking hate you.
Ow.
That has forever stained the image of goblins in my head because all I think about is him.
God damn it.
I turned back to normal. Can you just imagine? You're sitting there doing your job, and the guy goes, "Hey, I look like you, but this is you with tits," and just grows tits looking exactly like you. How fucking unnerving is that?
Well,
Long
in
as
the
it was
world where
masturbation,
magic
okay.
is common, less unnerving, but still not a good way to start your morning, I think.
I think so.
I'll put back in the door and go.
You might not need your cup of coffee that morning, we'll say that.
This has been an interesting exchange.
Don't do it again.
I hope to repeat it. Then I'll walk away.
Are you guys going to head to the Boiling Board to meet up with Alistair?
Yeah.
Indeed. When
Okay.
Bess is ready.
I don't have a map for this, but
Come on. How are you not that prepared?
I know, right? Bad DM is bad. But
Till we
just
started
a
combat.
just a 15-minute walk away. If you start combat, please don't start combat.
Guys, I know what we're doing.
a 15-minute walk away closer to the city center. You do find the Boiling Boar, and as you enter, Alistair is already he's already got like not a small crowd, but a little posse of 5 individuals all kind of laughing and having breakfast with him, and the smell of spiced meat is filling the room as he is having a hearty breakfast.
Spiced meat, please. Your finest.
You walk in. Are you all gonna order breakfast there?
Please.
I will take my leave from my friends at the table and make my way over and grab a new table with them.
Okay, you make your way over and grab a table with your friends. The boar special breakfast will be a silver apiece.
All right.
Okay, I'll give a silver. When Alistair joins us from his other friends, I stuck my tongue out at them.
Care to introduce us, Alistair?
Oh my god, I'm lagging so fucking bad I can't hear anything.
Oh.
Why does this shit happen? Right when it's my turn to do stuff.
Right when it's me. Well,
Fuck.
for the sake of continuing, then, a silver each. Alistair can introduce you guys, I presume, but silver each, and you'll each basically be getting like a steak and eggs breakfast.
All right. That sounds delicious to me.
Does he make mine?
Holy fuck. It lagged the voices, and then Holden, you just talked really fast.
We all just
Like,
in your ear.
I'm sure he could introduce you to everybody.
I'm gonna go grab
Uh-oh.
some orange juice. I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Have fun with the orange juice.
I think I'm better.
Don't have too much fun with the orange juice.
I lost Alistair on the video.
I disconnected, and it helped out a lot. So
Oh, good.
we're gonna do that for a little bit. I'll probably come back.
Okay.
I do. Two. There would be Ooh, actually, I don't know. There would be at least a gnome, and an elf.
A gnome
my
and an
table.
elf.
Yes. Lilsani and Precht.
Lilsani and Precht. Okay.
Well, it's pleasant to meet them.
Those would be two. The other ones are rando patrons.
A patron number 4, patron number 5.5.
Yeah.
Oh, orangey.
Was there anything you guys wanted to discuss over breakfast, or?
Just decent. If anyone knows a decent place to purchase passage or a couple of horses and a wagon.
Oh, there are stables here. Yeah.
Okay.
You could certainly do that. Closer to the Grand Hall, there are stables with animals for purchase. Business has been a
You
little
guys
slow, you hear, given the recent Precian rise, but
Mm-hmm.
so maybe the horses will be cheaper actually.
What do you think? Is that the direction we should proceed? I think it would be the fastest. Best.
Sure.
I don't want to walk that much, so yeah.
All right. Then after breakfast, if nothing else there, we'll head over and grab a couple horses, a wagon we can all fit in, maybe.
You can lead. You seem to be a better face for the organization, and I will sit in the wagon.
Sounds good.
Okay. Just for the sake of brevity, you guys will
Oh, my neck
be
itches.
you will be able to find the stables after a very hearty breakfast. You'll be able to find the stables, and it'll be 8 gold apiece right now for horses and some feed. And for a wagon, it will be another 5.
All right. So 13 gold total.
If you just want one horse for the wagon, it'll be a little slow, but it can do it.
I see. All right. We'll take 2 horses.
Yeah. So 16,
And-
21 gold then? It'll be 21 gold for 2 horses and a wagon. That'll sufficiently, they'll be able to get you to Direwood quicker than and easier than if you had just walked.
You know
I'm
how
going
much I
to
miss
report.
Phantom Steed.
Phantom Steed.
You remember when I just put the horse in the doorway?
Yeah, that was pretty good.
It's like, well, just stand there. It's fine. You're
Um,
gonna have to go around.
Okay,
I'll
so
pay for it.
who's going to, as it were, pony up? You'll pay for it all?
I will do it. Yeah.
Okay,
all right.
21 gold for 2 horses and a wagon.
Done.
And then it's still relatively early morning. Unless there's any other business you guys would like to have here in Priest, you can make your way back to the road, be lifted down and back to Direwood.
I think that would be the best idea.
I swing by the magic shop and I go, 2 days, right? 2 more days?
2 more days.
Oh, thank God. I can't wait.
Alistair, Alistair, did you make any more decisions on those 2 items?
I do not have the gold for them right now.
Okay.
So
Then
They took layaway.
I will make a note that those 2 are in fact there. if you ever decide to come back for either one of them. Amulet of the Drunkard, basically. But
I do want to stop by Tinker's on the way out.
Okay.
Six, would you have told us about the crystal?
About taking it to him? Yeah,
Or
definitely.
about like the gold equivalency?
The what now?
Like how much it's worth?
Oh yes, I would state all of that, and I would apologize for using all of the funds, but
Well, we didn't know there were funds, so.
yeah,
You also are the one who grabbed the synthetic diamonds, as it were.
I am also going to head to Tinker's and show him my light blue hysterium, as I call it.
Okay.
But
let's see. So
it's not.
I have notes on the value of all of yours. Alistair, if you were to head in there before you guys go, yours is worth, the little chunk you have is worth 100 gold.
Yeah, I'd absolutely cash that in
Yep.
if that's possible.
He will buy that from you.
Sweet.
You have 100 gold, and you can remove that from your inventory. And while you're at it, Bess, you also have a chunk of one of those things worth a. Would you like to sell that, or would you like to hang on to it?
I'm sorry, how much were they worth again?
Yours, you have a chunk worth 150 gold.
$30,000.
But it's pretty.
Yeah, it's up to you. I'm just
I'll
saying.
sell it.
Keep
Okay.
it. Oh.
Okay.
I need
Oh,
the
I would-
gold. I only have like 6 gold to my name.
Okay.
Hey, it's more than me.
Yeah. Then you can sell your pseudo diamond chunk, you remove it from your inventory, and you have 150 gold. Waylon will gladly purchase it from you.
I would also ask about the blue orb that I have.
Waylon would look at that, and let's see, he's gonna make this.
It is it's an orb and it's blue. That's what you gave me.
Yep.
Did you take it out in front of all of us?
I believe I got it when I was with you guys.
Holden, does it look
Yes.
familiar? Okay.
Very, strikingly so.
What is it?
I would ask him if it's with money.
Bess, would you have anything to say about it, or no? Waylon, will say, since you're both sold, you both are making a quick stop in there. Best to say hello and sell that. As Six mentioned, that they were worth money. What they are. As Alistair takes us out now, it is strikingly familiar to something else you've recently seen. And Waylon starts looking at it, and he says, this isn't really my specialty. It's certainly arcane. I don't know exactly what this is.
Alistair, can I please take a look at that?
Yeah,
Can I hold it?
sure. You can have it. I mean, it's been no use to me. It's been taking up space.
Let me do a quick could I use my channel divinity knowledge of the ages? I can choose one skill or tool. Could this be considered as a tool? And for 10 minutes I'm proficient with it?
If you would like to use that, are you proficient in Arcana? No, I'm sorry.
No,
I will-
I'm not.
Say you could, if it is a tool that is applicable to, have that work, or you could take proficiency in Arcana and make an Arcana check to discern what it is. I will leave that up to you.
I will give myself proficiency in Arcana then.
Okay. Your proficiency bonus I think is 5 right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So make an Arcana check and add 5 to the total, on top of the 2.
Okay. So just +7.
Yeah.
Can I just do it that way?
I was just gonna say roll it and we'll add 5 to it, but you can or just make a +7 check. Whatever works.
Okay.
25. Bess, looking at it now, you take a moment to channel divinity, and knowledge sweeps across your head. Images of what you'd seen before flash before you. And this idea of sameness, and as you look at this, it suddenly clicks. What you had seen before was a crystal ball, which allows you to scry. This is also a crystal ball, which allows you to scry.
Do I know how to use it with that check?
Yeah, you would know. Just touching it, you can cast the scrying spell.
Alistair, can we keep this?
Sure. It's blue.
Can I hold on to it?
Yeah.
Yay.
I wasn't gonna get money for it regardless.
What's that?
I was going to sell it, so yeah.
Oh, do you want me to give you gold for it?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
What is
Thank
it
you.
for? What is it?
It's a surprise tool that will help us later on.
I think I know what the problem is with it. I point out, I go, what if it was purple? And now it's purple.
Dude, Bess is gonna be furious with you.
She
I'm
looks at me
gonna
and go,
take out my last egg. I'm gonna say, turn it back.
instead of just removing prestidigitation, I'm going to cast prestidigitation again and make it blue.
I don't know any better, so okay. Good choice. And I'm
Alright.
gonna hand Doran the egg.
I take it, I drop it on the ground, and for the third one, I make it a slightly darker shade of blue.
Bess, this item does require attunement.
Sweet.
Okay. So, you may add crystal ball to your inventory.
Thank you.
Crystal ball.
In 1 hour, one at a time, they will fade. It'll just flash 3 different colors very quickly, and then
Alright.
just go back to normal.
God damn it! I believe that is I think that you guys are setting priest then.
Yeah.
I believe so.
Yeah.
All right. We take our cart to the elevator.
Yep.
We descend, and
Yep.
we head through the pass.
You find leaving priest is a much easier process. The guards gladly let you through, push the cart on, and get the horses into a position. Warn you, the horses might be a bit skittish about it, and this start to descend you down. And while the sun is still in its rising phase, you guess it's maybe 8 or 9 a.m. You guys can make way for Direwood, and
We do.
because you have obtained better transportation, and because it is so early once again, rather than about a day and a half or whatever it was before, you could probably, if you went all day again, maybe exhausted the horses a little bit, you could make it there tonight. Late night-ish, but tonight.
What do you guys think about pushing through?
Honestly, I feel absolutely refreshed after last night, and I have no issue with it.
Fine, as long as there's no inn on the way. There is, then I'm going to throw a hissy fit. Blake says knowing without Doran knowing.
We'll see what we find.
Oh,
Bess?
Alistair would know that Jonah's on the way.
Yep, you would know Jonas is there.
Is that okay with you, Bess?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then you guys
All right.
begin your journey back to Direwood, and are you guys going to who's driving the horses? Who's on the wagon? Is anybody watching? Or are you just making your way?
I want to be in the wagon, and can I attune myself to attune the crystal ball?
That would be a perfect time. Yes.
I'd like to do that.
Doran is looking for anything that would resemble an inn so he can throw a hissy fit, as well as being the worst passenger ever. And every now and then he's like, "Are we close?" Or he'll just point at something and go, "That's a tree."
6, I believe you're driving the horses, aren't you? You're driving the wagon?
Sounds fine to me.
You make a charisma saving throw not to fucking backhand Doran.
Oh, wait, actually, I have something set up for this.
Oh, no. Oh, of course you do.
First, I roll this.
Don't freak
and
out.
then-
Don't slap
Don't slap a fish. 13. Hey, Doran, why don't you roll a general charisma check to see how annoying you can be?
I want high or low for annoying.
You're going to find out.
Because this is something I tend to be. That's a bad roll.
You are not quite annoying enough to make bitch slap you. Make
To
bitch.
make bitch slap you.
to make 6 bitch slap you. God damn it. To make bitch slap. 6 is bitch now. That's his nickname. Probably coined by Doran on the way, part of his annoying thing. 6, your 13 does beat the 9. So you do not. You kind of. Every time it goes, are we there yet? While Bess is in the back, just carefully concentrating on this ball she's holding, which for once is not 6's.
Oh, 6 is big ball.
How long will
Heyo.
it take me to tune to the crystal ball?
1 hour.
I would ask 6 then for the ring of spell storing.
Okay. I slide
What
it off.
is? Oh, are you keeping track of what's on there? Because I totally
The
have.
only thing I have used is the healing spell out of it.
Yeah, I think you had a level 3 cure wounds on there. I don't remember what else you had on there. I can go back and check.
Where did I put that?
I think you just put it in the general chat last. Yeah, it was a level 2 cure wounds. There's a level 2 command and a level 1 command on there. No, a level 2, I'm sorry, enhance ability, and a level 1 command on there currently.
Wait. A level 1 command and a what?
Level 1 command, level 2 enhance ability. So there are 2
Level
levels
2
open on it.
Enhance ability. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank
so
you.
there are
I will figure out what I'm going to put on there in just a minute.
Sure, of course. I will just, let's see. Command, enhance, ability. Those are the 2 things on there right now. I put that in the general chat, just for safekeeping. Along the ride, since nobody's really watching, let me just see something quick. Okay. The ride goes relatively smoothly. Nothing out of the ordinary. Best you attune to your crystal ball. And sometime in there you can choose what other spell or spells to put in the ring for 6, as he has taken it off and given it to you, and he's still attuned to it. Otherwise, it is a long ride, but as night approaches, the path becomes a bit more familiar, and you guys are entering or re-entering Direwood.
We did we pass the inn?
You do, in the middle of the ride, pass the last stop inn.
But we're not stopping there.
No, we're not stopping there.
Why?
Unfortunately,
Is it because of the big hole in it?
there's
There
a real
is,
asshole that lives there.
Durin and Alistair might be particularly interested in this.
I heard about the hole,
The entrance.
and I was really pissed off that there was a hole blown in his house.
Yeah,
Well, he
the
did
entrance
try
is
to
not
get cut.
destroyed anymore, but it is like boarded up and like kind of. There was a okay job at patching it.
Holden checks now.
Can't do.
And why aren't we stopping here?
This motherfucker tried to eat us. I say.
He's a vampire. He does that.
Yeah, and
You know, he told me that he'd teach me how to play the organ, and he still hasn't done it
He's
yet.
fantastic at playing the organ. Maybe if you didn't get eaten by him, you can go back and I could put in a good word for you or something.
Bess is
we
gonna
didn't
look
get
real
eaten by
hurt,
him.
and she's gonna stop talking.
Now you did it.
I'm sorry, what did you say, Claire? I'm still
I
lagging.
said Bess is gonna look real hurt at you, real offended and hurt, and then stop talking.
You get the cold
You're
shoulder.
in to learn how to play the organ, motherfucker.
You said trying to.
Yeah, I mean, it's really hard to trust a guy that tries to eat you.
Well, maybe he wouldn't try to eat me because I'm pretty.
That might make you all the
No,
more.
he would probably try to eat you more because you're annoying as fuck.
Alistair, I know you're just joking. That still hurts.
Yeah, I'm sorry that it hurts.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you can get your friend not to eat us next time, maybe we'll stay longer.
Hey, I don't know where he is. He's actually probably sleeping since it's the middle of the day.
We could kill him right now.
I really would like to not do that.
But then we get a free house.
He is my friend, and he is one of my buyers.
Free house.
Buyers of what?
She wasn't the only one who has her skilled trades of dealings.
Do you sell him blood?
No.
Because I seem to be more than willing to give mine up almost.
That would be a really odd trade to be in.
Semen?
That's actually worse than blood.
Oh, yeah.
By a
Well,
long shot.
so that's a no.
No.
Is it a hard? It's not a no.
No, it is a no. 6.
It's a hard no.
I don't deal semen to people.
I'm,
Are you telling me what you don't do it out of principle or because there's no market?
you're telling us very little. We're
Both?
just making educated guesses here.
Okay, so if I offered to pay you for it, there's a demand. Will you give me the supply?
How much are you wanting it for?
How much are you willing to sell me 6's seed?
If it's 6, then no. I don't think I could get it out of him. That's a best job.
Don't you turn into Bess.
You watch where it stops. Damn it.
Anyway, all right, we're leaving this place. Bye, vampire, and
I heard my name, but I wasn't listening because I was doing the spell. What are you? What?
No, that's okay.
It's
Do I need
okay.
to punch someone?
Yep.
No, it's
No.
just not worth your time.
We're talking about Alistair being a dealer of not blood and not semen, but maybe semen if the price is right. And if 6 is semen, it would have to be from Bess, which Doran can do.
In any case,
6 can have a threesome with 2 besties at one time.
TLDR,
arriving.
Doran wants to jack off
Right.
6 looking like you to get his semen to sell to someone else.
He's a good breeding man.
I hate you so fucking much.
Oh, hold on, you missed that one, didn't you?
didn't.
Okay. So I think we're done with our role play for this part.
Bess, have you chosen what to put in the ring?
Yes, a level 2 cure wounds.
I'm sorry, a level 2 what? Cure wounds?
Yes.
Okay, so,
I totally heard something else.
and a level 2 cure wounds. I will just put that in the chat. Okay, that is what is in the ring in the general chat. Then, as mentioned, eventually you guys make it to the outskirts of Direwood as the sun has set about half an hour ago. The horses are getting a little exhausted. You guys are entering the
Ow.
outskirts. Welcome back to Direwood.
Only took
Hey,
a
we're in
while.
Direwood.
When I was in
Coming
Direwood,
from this path.
6 took me to the giant statue, and it tried
Sure,
to
we did
fucking
do that.
crush us.
Oh boy, we're in the wrong side here.
Mm-hmm.
We can try to cut north, up and around. Shall we do that?
Which was the number that we had to go to? 6?
Shine Bright is off in the woods over here.
Gotcha.
Well, our options are to go through the city where there's obviously someone who's trying to kill us. Okay.
Right.
Or to go around the city where there's obviously someone trying to kill us.
Where is the mill, Holden? I forget the number.
The mill is number 9.
Number 9. Okay. I definitely wouldn't mind stopping by the mill to report back to the Rat King.
Oh, why do we report to him? Is he the actual king of Direwood? Do we think we can elect him? Is there a democracy here? I'd vote for him.
Oh, did anyone else hear a loud sucking noise?
Nope.
Anyway,
Hurtful.
Sorry, it's me. I'm under your table.
okay. Yeah, no, would that be okay? I don't think he's not the king of Shine Bright, no, but he is the
No.
king of some rats.
But do you think if it's a democracy, we could elect Marcus as the king of Direwood?
With a decent enough campaign, some socializing, some getting out there and meeting the people, I think he's charismatic enough.
Maybe he could get the rats under control.
Let's
That's
float
a-
this idea.
I say we float this idea to the commander
Hmm.
and to see, because we're bringing Direwood back. Might as well do it in a completely way that no one's going to expect by electing a rat to be our king.
Right?
That is absolutely something that we do.
The rest of the campaign, Holden, is us trying to get Marcus elected the king of Direwood. We don't save anyone. There's no combat. It's just us focusing on the election.
Okay, now I'm gonna canvass the south side with the new template for whatever. Never mind. Fuck it.
I'm gonna put door hangers on people.
We'll do door knocks.
God.
It'll be great.
Vote for Marcus. A vote for Marcus is a vote for someone who can control the rat.
Let the rat go to bat for you.
Hold on. How long do you think it would take you if we said that's the direction we want to go? To be prepared for next week's session.
right now.
I have the slogan. It's keep Direwood, dire weird. Yeah? No?
Wow, I love it.
I hate how well that would work in tandem with the one I proposed.
So I think that's what we want to do with the rest of the campaign.
Are you guys going to Shine Bright or are you going to the mill for some reason?
I need to stop at the mill and speak with Marcus.
Is everybody else on board with this?
Yes, because if we sleep there, then I only have one more day to wait, and then we're not just lollygagging in Shinebrit for a day. And oh my god, I'm like a kid on Christmas.
Let's do that.
Also, I'd love to see James.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
It will be a little late by the time you get there, but
Okay.
Rats are nocturnal, I think.
They're diurnal.
I don't know. I've never seen a rat in real life. I don't even know if they exist.
I've owned rats.
Just like Ohio.
okay.
Ohio. Yeah. Ohio's real. Not Wyoming.
So your path is gonna basically go through Main Gate and kind of circle around the outside of Direwood, pass by Shine Bright, and go to the mill.
Yeah.
Okay, it'll be a little bit, but in the middle of the night, by this time the horses are panting and quite exhausted. You guys will arrive at the mill,
Ooh.
and
We,
as per usual, we'll go up. Some rat guards will go, ah! And then you'll be like, ah, it's us. And then the Rat King will come. Eventually, as you enter the front, and the rats are guarding. Marcus comes scurrying around. Friends, return! Yes! Oh, friends! Oh, it's so good to see you. Where you gone? Where you gone, Ben? Did you bring back Malcolm, friend? Where?
Marcus, how would you feel about being the newly elected leader of Direwood?
No, what? I already leader.
Of the entirety of Direwood.
Yeah, he's got the mindset already.
I already leader king.
Yes, king of Direwood, not just the rats.
Yes.
The entirety of the area.
Yes.
Ruler of us, too.
Yes.
Complete king.
Marcus,
This
don't
is
worry
already
about-
the case. Nothing will change.
You would live in a bigger castle.
Oh, I do want big castle. Yes.
Yeah, we have to start campaigning right away.
Big
Get your
castle
best
fort.
rats working on posters.
On what?
Pieces of paper that we can hang around town saying vote for you.
Why vote? What vote? What? I already
Trust
king.
me.
I already
Trust-
king leader.
Trust me on this one. I know what to do.
I know.
Marcus.
I do not know. who you are.
Doran, stop. 6, what are we doing here?
Yeah. Do you bring back Marcus or Malcolm? Friend. Me, Marcus.
We know
fucking
the
love this guy.
location of Malcolm.
Where? I go get him right now. I miss him.
He is with a religious group that he has fallen into.
Has he become rat emissary god?
Unfortunately, no. We believe he potentially has been tricked, hypnotized into following a false god. A false,
Enemy of rat god. We will slay them. We will slay kill. Now the rats start cheering. Slay kill. Slay kill. Slay kill.
Look
All
what
right.
you've done. You created a revolution.
Alistair looks
Wow.
around. He goes, "Every time I come here, I like it a little bit more."
We believe that we can bring him out of the cult, if you want to call it,
Yes.
in peaceful means. We would like to try to do that first, and if not, we will report back to you the best places to attack. And
Trickery, deceit.
a
Yes,
little-
I like it. I like
a
it.
little research.
We slaughter them from within. We kill, and then when that no work, we go in and kill for real. Yes.
Yes. Hopefully, no killing necessary, if possible.
But if we know where they are, why not go right now and kill slaughter?
we're not quite sure where they are, unfortunately, but we will find out.
Fine.
Is it okay if we stay here for the evening?
He narrows his eyes. Fine.
Okay, thanks.
We know eat you tonight. Ha ha ha.
I'll work on your campaign. We won't eat you tonight. Good slogan.
Okay. You guys will be able to have a long rest. What do you do with the horses?
Eat.
I will
I have a
probably
lot of rope.
use them for pack animals or something like that. I'll
Okay.
donate to the cause.
Tied to the ceiling.
Okay, so you're just gonna tie them to something outside.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys go down to the basement where Malcolm was once set up to sleep for the night.
All right.
Okay,
That
unless
sounds
there's
good.
anything else you need to
Take a
do.
look quick at Malcolm's bench, see if there's anything that we may have missed at all else.
It's pretty cleared out.
Same.
Other than same as before.
Yeah.
I actually would like to sleep outside, casting Tiny Hut on myself and Phantom Watchdog at the door.
Okay.
Hey Siri, turn the lights on.
I would give all the rats the password just in case.
Okay. Can do. The only thing that happens throughout the night is you guys go to take your long rest at about 1 a.m. or sometime quite late. You gave the rats the password, yes?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, you all awake to the smell of raw meat.
What? Oh.
And
Did they eat the
Alistair
horse?
being outside, you notice the horses are gone.
Okay. All right. Well,
Oh, they
bent.
took the horses, didn't they?
The rats have eaten the horses.
I go,
They have had a feast.
Marcus?
God damn it.
You call for Marcus, and he comes around holding his belly. Oh, yes, yes.
Those types of animals, next time we bring them, please don't eat them. They are our ride.
They are what? They are food. They are food eat.
They were our, transportation.
What?
If we don't have them, it takes us longer to come back. You have now made it so we won't be back for a long time.
No. No, you need to come back right away. Bring back Malcolm.
Without those animals, we can't come back quickly. We are slow.
You just move. You have feet. Use your feet.
Slow. They fast, us slow.
They weren't very fast when we caught them.
I had them tied up.
Yeah, very easy. Not very smart.
If you
Dumb
don't want us to
animals.
eat your
How'd they
food,
get you anywhere
don't
when they
fucking
tied up?
tie 'em up?
We untie them and we ride them.
Oh. Okay. Next time we don't eat them right away.
Or ever.
Right away.
I guess we'll be leaving this cart here.
Oh no, you keep cart. That yours. We don't need that.
Feel free to eat it.
Yeah. Marcus, I'm
I
beginning.
explained to him the situation in Rat.
Okay, you start speaking a rat and explaining how you ride on them and the cart you can't use because the horses are pulling it. And you guys listen to the rat just kind of squeak at the Rat King, and he kind of his eyes kind of narrow. Oh, that's very smart. Why we no think of that?
Well, now you know.
you're
Oh,
food brain.
you cannot use cart now.
Correct.
Oh, okay, I see, I understand. Okay, next time we know eat right away.
Give the
That's
rats
good
back.
enough.
No.
We're gonna
How about
head out.
You only eat if we tell you it's okay and we don't need them.
Okay, but just those kind of animals, yes?
Anything we bring here, try to make sure it's okay with us, because sometimes we spend money on it.
But that king.
Yes. But I can do this, and I now look completely different.
Oh, you are blessed by rat god, yes. Very good magic, yes.
Sure.
Shifty rat god, very clever, yes.
So let's not fuck with me.
Oh, okay. Yes, I see. You think you scary. Yes, very good.
Right.
Good ally
everybody.
to have.
Get fucked.
We are. We're taking a hike. Good to see you,
I just
Marcus.
start walking away. I fucking hate that rat.
Yeah, he says his six before he goes, good to see you, friend. Yes, please bring back Malcolm soon. Or tell us where he is so we can eat his new friends. And he can come back and be my friend, yes.
I'm beginning to think having him as our candidate is a bad choice.
Has the saying things double been a thing for the whole time? Or I thought it was just yes.
Saying things doubled has been a thing the whole time. Or saying things and then immediately saying a synonym has always been a thing.
Gotcha.
Do we arrive at Shine Bright?
This is really like, come on, guys. Yeah, if you guys all agree, you can make your way to Shine Bright. It's just maybe an hour or so walk from the mill.
I missed the cart.
Yeah, you do have to walk now. And you arrive in the relatively early morning. And this time, when you arrive in Shinebright, it's almost looking like a sort of proper village now. There's still a fair amount of construction underway, but many small houses have sprung up, as well as a small temple initiated by the members of the party, and a few communal spaces. It is looking kind of like a fresh new village now, rather than just shelter.
Is the guy with the dead wife somewhere we can see?
Not immediately. You can look for him if
Okay.
you'd like.
I just remember the guy. There's a guy with a dead wife here that we failed to save.
And there's a wife with a dead husband.
Ooh, we can make this work.
Oh no.
I think that's a terrible idea.
Doran, all of your problems could be solved with one Match.com listing.
I don't think either of them are ready, given that one of them doesn't even know that they're a widow.
And
Well-
whose fault is that?
Completely yours.
Okay. We find the commander.
Okay, you guys make your way. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. I almost forgot. I spent so long making this. Might as well use it. I haven't updated it recently. This is not the current model.
You're just going over how it looks like a village.
Yeah,
What
it
the
is.
fuck? Roll 20.
There are
Tents or
fewer
graves?
fewer tents and more small houses now.
Okay, good. Not graves.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, not graves.
And a
But you
pile
guys-
of maggots?
Yeah, and a pile of maggots. You guys make your way to the center, the Shinebright Manor proper, as it were, and head inside looking for the commander. You know his office is here. What?
Indeed.
Oh, indeed, yes. You know where his office is, so you walk across the bridge, and does one of you knock?
I'll knock 5 times, stop for 2 seconds, and then knock 3 more.
You hear the commander's voice. Door's unlocked.
Is it now? As I open the door.
You open it.
Surprise!
He looks kind of shocked. Oh, welcome.
We're
Where
back, by the way.
the hell have you been?
Priest.
I told you
question.
we got accidentally transported,
Yes,
and we just got back from Priest.
you just told me. Days ago, or a day ago.
A couple days ago, I think.
What happened?
Funny story.
Do tell.
Oh, we went to the Mages Guild to try to see if we could find something that could help kill the rats. Take
Good.
care of that problem. Well, through no one's fault in particular,
Uh-huh.
we found a magic book, and we wrote Shinebright on it, to teleport back here, and it plopped us in the middle of nowhere.
We wound up in the what was it called? The spooky forest. What was it called? The Sandlinet Forest.
The Sandlinet. Oh, that would explain why you were gone so long. Listen, I'm glad you're back. But you
I
are
know, we did
all
a great job.
you're all members and friends of the Cloaked Rangers and valued assets, and as such have been given great freedom with your honorary ranks. But I have asked multiple times for you to deal with or advise me on how to deal with the cult. You have yet to act further on that matter. Why were you diving into finding magic books, getting teleported miles and miles and miles away? What is going on? Are you continuing your mission or not?
We're continuing all of them.
At that point, I thought we were talking about taking care of the rat problem, and then working on the New Republic to get people to come here.
Yes. That is something we are working on, but I've specifically
We-
appointed you to the cult.
Excuse me. We have been placed in charge of a lot. There is a lot to be done around here. Many people look up to us. I know you look to us for guidance on many things as we have been here and helped out a lot. But with so much on our plates, it's been difficult to not prioritize, but you had needed our help to get to the New Republic to bring more people over, and that was what we were doing for a little while. And one of the largest problems in Direwood right now is all of these rats that are everywhere, and we thought that we would be able to help. We thought that's what you had wanted, so we went and tried to find a solution for that, and it backfired on us, and for that I do apologize on behalf of all of us, but perhaps it would be best if we could set a priority list. A clear priority list.
Clearly.
Yes, a clear one. Clear.
I know you have tried to shoulder many burdens around here. But the one specifically I have asked you for help with, for direct leadership on, is the cult. If that was not clear, perhaps that is my mistake. Let's figure this out then. The New Republic, your two friends you brought back here. They've been cooperative thus far, but
Great.
2 of them is not enough to set up a guard to start taking back farmland. So, I'll ask this now. Is that something you want to prioritize? Or should I send them as emissaries back to the New Republic to recruit more? Or should I send Cloaked Rangers? Or should I send your elite Parisian squad? Or that Captain Niclean who's so keen on helping, proving himself?
I hold up my hand. I have a comment to make on this one.
He looks to you.
We might sort of, how do I phrase this without making you worry a lot? The Queen kind of wants us dead right now.
This is not surprising.
To the point she put a bounty on us and had us ambushed in the middle of nowhere.
Oh. In the middle, when was this?
Probably.
While we were in the forest.
While you said you were teleported there.
Yes.
How did
she's
she...
leaving Where? Or how? Or when? Or all of those things.
That's
Actually,
alarming.
we do know how. I pull out the orb, the crystal ball, and I say, the Queen has one of these, and I may or may not have looked in upon her. Was it yesterday that I looked in on her?
Yes.
I don't know. I looked in upon her recently, and she was very obviously using hers to spy on other people who I'm guessing was probably us.
I see.
So, in my humble opinion, that seems to be a problem that's not going to stop anytime soon.
So it sounds to me like if we want any assistance or any cooperation with the New Republic, she needs to go.
Yes.
What if I took over the New Republic?
If you were to take over the New Republic, it would
Or my
not be
father.
the New Republic anymore. Not under
Why
my
not?
watch. Because the New Republic as it stands right now is an enemy to Direwood.
But if an ally to Direwood were to take it over, that would just be another ally.
Right, which is why I'm saying it would not
The
be the New
new-
Republic anymore.
The New Republic.
You could
newest
call
republic.
it some sort of guild or group, whatever you want to call it. They would be under the command of the Cloaked Rangers in the Crown of Direwood.
The most recent republic.
Whatever you wish to call it, if you somehow were to obtain command of it, that would be probably quite beneficial.
Okay, so what are you?
Well,
Never
the
mind.
point I'm
Is
trying
there
to
a
make,
chair? Is there a chair to sit down
There's
on?
several chairs.
I'm just gonna sit down. That's
the
what I'm
point
gonna
I'm
do.
trying to make, Bess, and
I
Commander,
did
as
mine
well,
backwards.
is the fact that if we prioritize the cult first, throughout our dealings with that, we will probably have multiple, increasing in difficulty exponentially, groups of assassins coming after us. Because every time we beat one, she will just send a stronger group.
Indeed.
Now, let's say things start going well over with the cult, and things start to get better, and whatever. Well, I think it'd throw a real shitstorm involved if we're on their territory and we get attacked by assassins.
Damn it. Okay.
So, Commander, yes, I agree. Taking care of the cult should be one of our top priorities. But making sure that us being here, attacked by assassins, isn't putting everyone else at harm should also probably be up there, in my opinion, a little bit higher.
Oh, we also forgot to mention the tunnels.
tunnels.
Ah, yes. Tunnels beneath the city.
The royal escape tunnels?
They possibly link up, but the queen has some of her own.
We
co-
believe that there are tunnels leading to Shinebright, or at least in this direction.
I pull out the map.
He looks them over. It looks like there is, in fact, one heading this direction, but it's not complete if this map is recent. This one, he says,
Barely.
pointing to the one heading east, looks like it went to our old headquarters.
Did. We traversed it.
And you didn't tell me about this sooner. This changes everything.
Oh, and there are rats
Most
down
of
there
this is
digging right
recent.
now. We have dealt with so much, man.
This sounds like it. This changes a lot. The cult can take a back seat. Sounds like the New Republic is our first priority.
However, I have a package arriving tomorrow that is very beneficial to us in our quest. So I would like to be around for that.
Fine.
Woo! Dan said yes.
So,
We'll take the rest of the day to plan.
would you like for me to send somebody else to the cult? That is something I would like. They are still trying to recruit people. And the
Are
more
you-
they recruit,
I-
the less of Direwood there is to save.
The last person that you sent became converted and now has a rock in their head. What
I fear we would lose more by sending them directly into the
do
mouth.
you think you could specifically convince Samael to
If I ordered it, he'd do it.
pick up that endeavor? I believe him to be strong enough to resist that. I mean, he's a little bit more familiar with. What do you think, Six?
He could take Nicolian.
He could take Nicolian, and he could head to the cult. Though I will say, while he is one of the most loyal rangers I have, he is a bit bullheaded. I don't need another Sting incident.
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 Now, the thing is, and I agree with sending Samael, whoever that is. My thing is, I already have correspondence and connections with them. And
With the cult.
yes, I sent a letter, I told you that.
Oh,
Or they sent
with
me a letter.
Savaris, as it was.
Yes. And I have been invited back cordially.
As much
Yeah.
as I'd like for you to follow that lead. Based on the information you've just given me, the New Republic comes first now.
Yes. I can write a letter that you send with Samael or whoever that might be able to help.
And what would this letter say?
I haven't
I-
figured that much out.
Fine.
But given that I am the only one here with good standings, why not use that?
Well, I think I
That's
had
not true. I had
decent
good standing.
All right, Six is the one who fucked things for himself and kind of made a lot of us look bad.
None of us shot a lightning bolt, so I
Present.
think we're all in decent standings.
No, Six is constant insulting of Savaris. Did not please anyone, especially when he got back and reported to the leader.
I mean, to be fair, it did please me momentarily.
Yes, yes, and I'm not attacking you for it. I'm just saying, now I'm the one who is in the correspondence and the one who has smoothed things over on that front.
It sounds to me like if we want to put the cult on the back burner. What's a back burner? If we want to put the cult off for a moment,
On the back of the stove.
a letter from Doran might be the quickest and easiest way to buy some time. Whatever he comes up with, I will trust you to come up with something, but please clear it with me first.
Boring, father, but okay.
Otherwise, we have the rats, and we have the New Republic. The rats have not left the city walls, at least not since the attack on Main Gate. So I don't want to say I'm not too concerned about it, but it's less pressing, less immediate.
Yes, and for that, our intel has told us that, yes, it's stupid that we have to go back. The Mages Guild has a solution in there. Or it's very thought that they should have a solution in that old tunnel system.
They thought The Mages Guild has a solution for the rats.
Something in there that could take care of them without.
What would that look like?
Our intel doesn't. It's
Where are you getting this intel?
Six's brother.
Very well.
So, again, I'm not saying that we have an idea of what if we can get back to the Mages Guild and find whatever it is that we are thinking can solve that. We have a lead that way. We have a way to hopefully smooth things over for the cult and buy us some time before that comes front. If Bess is right. I know Bess is right because she's Bess, but so the Queen knows we're still alive. And the Queen can know where we are almost any time.
Without a doubt.
That us being here, hopefully for the night, shouldn't cause an issue, because she didn't attack us yesterday or the day before.
Well, she doesn't know you're in this room right now, I can tell you that much.
You have magic to stop it.
He pats his chest.
Okay, so basically we stay around you until I get my package. That will help us. And then we try to kill the Queen?
If it's for the security of Shinebright, I'd rather just give you my amulet.
I would never ask you to. Yes.
He reaches in, pulls out a chain and an ornate amulet from himself, takes it off of his neck, and sets it on the desk in front of him between you guys.
Are you positive that's a good idea, you with your special relationship with the Queen?
He narrows his eyes a little. What special relationship? Her wanting to kill
Take
me?
the amulet. Yes, I say then we'll take the amulet.
Very well.
Alright. So our plan then is to kill the Queen?
If that's
Just
the best
throw
way.
her, cut off her hands and legs, and just put her in a dungeon somewhere.
We need to come at this strategically. We can't just march into wherever she is. We need to really, really have a well thought out plan, and we really need to decide what to do. I don't think we should kill her,
I'd prefer not to.
but I don't know how to neutralize her as a threat.
I'm
Commander,
Where
you
we
have
could buy
plans?
a gelatinous cube.
Wait, what? About the gelatinous cube?
Do you know where we could purchase one?
I would have no idea if that was even possible.
But, okay, but again, with my thought process, she's been able to get out of chains, handcuffs, locked rooms, near-death situations.
Perhaps some sort of anti-magic field, an object to nullify magic within its vicinity.
Well, Alistair has proven to us he can take away magic.
This is sounding more
yeah,
and more
very-
complicated and sounds like we should just kill her.
I mean, if Alistair wants to take away her magic through his means, she'd be just a person who couldn't talk or use their hands.
That's okay because I can translate.
So our options are to cut the tendons in her wrists and remove her vocal cords, or to kill her. Is there a third option? I'd love to hear it because all this makes me want to vomit.
There would be a third
Anti-magic
option,
field?
which would be to, if we could, somehow, remove her authority, take her New Republic away from her. A queen without a kingdom is not a queen.
She's just a pissed off child with magic capabilities. That sounds fun.
And sounds like it would be much easier to deal with.
Where's that guy, Pettifer? Is he here?
He's around here somewhere.
Alright, let's find him. I believe he is the key to this.
Before you leave, I want to be sure. The cult, you're writing a letter for the cult to buy us time.
Yes.
The rats, you're working on some other way to deal with them. I'm working on something as well. Right now, we're focusing on the New Republic.
Yes.
Fair enough. Go find Pettifer.
And then, theoretically speaking, there is something in the Mages Guild that we want to bring to priests.
You keep saying you mean the tower?
Kind of.
Fine.
It's gonna take us a lot of time to get that thing to priest because it is a giant, heavy item. But that if we can get it to priest as a gift from Direwood, that looks pretty good on us.
Why? That doesn't seem like it would benefit us in the short term.
No, but Six is a little stuck on it. He keeps bringing it up in every conversation. Right, Six.
As much as I want to focus you, you are an independent group with honorary status here. If you choose to do something else, perhaps those statuses will be jeopardized, but I will not stop you.
So
Thus far,
basically,
you have helped us freely.
keep you in the
Thank you,
loop
sir.
as best as possible. Prioritize the New Republic, and then we'll discuss next steps based off how well my letter is received.
This sounds like what we have discussed, yes.
Good. I just don't want to be on different argumentative sides about this. I love you, and I will start to leave.
He looks a little confused. Thank you for the update.
And thank you for listening.
Who is
Before-
taking the amulet?
Doran, I believe
Okay.
Bess is wearing an amulet already. What do you
Okay.
what do we
Hold
think,
on.
Bess?
Well,
Alistair?
here's the thing. I'm
Hmm?
assuming that amulet only works in close proximity. So once one of us picks it, well, we are not doing things. We have to all be close together.
Well, I think I can also help for a little while too. I know a spell that can hide someone from divination magic.
I just, if I'm right about that, then basically whoever wears it, everyone has to be really comfortable with being close to them. Which puts my
stay
money
close.
on Bess or Six, as Alistair wants to slap me semi-frequently.
We'll also mention this amulet requires attunements, and I know you guys have several items that require attunement already, and you can only have 3 at max, so it'd have to be somebody who doesn't already have those 3 filled.
Currently,
I do not have
I'm
3.
at 0 until I
I'm
get
at
my
I'm the
quad.
one.
I think I'm at 3.
All right, so it's me or anyone. It's anyone
Take
but Bess.
I would be. I could do it.
6, you can take it, otherwise I will.
I don't tend to like jewelry that I don't manifest myself.
I'll take it.
All right, 6. You
Thank you.
have an amulet of proof against detection and location, and you may that will require attunement. So you guys will be leaving the commander's office with this newly acquired amulet, and you'll be looking for Pettifer to ask him or speak with him on matters about the New Republic, and that's where we'll pick up next time.